Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We are here and we are live and we are coming into the festive period. This will be the final deadline show before Santa falls down the chimney and brings you maybe some market credits maybe or something, I don't know, some wheel spins, some tickets, who knows. Hopefully these have been good this year and we are getting set for the deadline show. I am Quinny and I'm joined as ever by my co-pilot, Harry Trades. Harry, my man, good to see you.
Good to see you, mate. It's nice to see you in a Sorare setting. I'm used to just watching all your Celtic stuff these days. I'm a big fan of the Celta here channel right now.
Cheers,
Um,
man.
yeah, some big. I watched the last couple of collabs, and yeah, no, things are popping in the Celtic world right now, and not so much that Sorare isn't popping, but drama fuels views and just interest, I guess. And no, it's been a fun watch, but yeah, nice to sit back down with you and talk our bread and butter, I guess, which is Sorare.
Down to the bread and butter, Harry. That's exactly it, you know. And actually, I have to offer out an apology out there. I didn't do a members stream yesterday. I normally do them every Thursday, but the Celtic stuff has just been quite heavy. Number one, like headspace wise, to kind of shake that off. And normally the member streams over the last week or two, because this stuff has been going on for a wee while, it's been good for
Hmm.
me to like palate cleanse the situation. But I've got a confession. I've kind of fallen off the wagon a little bit.
Wow.
I bought a computer game. I've mentioned this on a stream already, but I
Oh,
bought a
you
computer
did,
game
yeah.
and
What's it called?
mildly addicted. So
Oh
I was feeling
no.
like I was feeling quite heavy mentally and stuff like that. And I was like, oh man, I'll just play a wee bit of this and shake myself off. And then the clock just did that, you know.
Yeah.
So is what it is. Apologies. We'll get probably something done over the weekend, but yeah, a wee bit of Arc Raiders if you're into it. It's been good crack to me. But today, for me, when I was like, okay, I'm missing members, we'll catch up with that later on. But I thought, me and Harry Boy tomorrow, deadline show, got to build the teams. I'm on streak number 4 for Challenger Rare this
Really?
week,
Wow. I'm
and with
3, so I'm
Celtic.
just I'm just behind you.
Oh yeah, so it's all kind of
Yeah.
popping off, running into this period. I had a Road to Glory video went out the other day. I kind of went through everything I had with quick play. I was actually
Hmm.
like really close. Like, you know, I had like 2 players I'd picked in the chain that hadn't worked. I was live with you last Saturday on the Sorare channel, and I think
Yeah.
between the two of us, we must have picked out about 25 hits, but we still managed to pick 1 or 2 duds for ourselves. You know.
Yeah. It's just the way it's gonna fall for you, and like we honestly the amount of I know it's easy to say, right? If you call 30 things and 25 happen, like whoop-de-doo, right? But the amount of like close calls, wasn't it? Like that I can't remember his name now. The striker from St. Paul, he scored 2. He was like
Yeah,
my shoe in, wasn't he, at the start? Really cheap, £3. I was like,
he
I'm gonna
scored 2.
score 2. Yeah. And then you mentioned what's his name, the Australian midfielder. What's his
Jackson
name?
Irvin.
Jackson Irvin did well. Like I think he got the AA. So it was like between even you could have just went with St. Pauline and that would have worked. But yeah, Machino let me down. I did have a run. When did I have a run? Maybe Sunday. I got to the third streak. Yeah, it was
Right.
Sunday. Yeah, I got to so like I won the first 2 and then failed on the third when I cheap. There was only a couple games left. It was like Marseille and someone else on like literally 8 p.m. on the Sunday. And I bought like Con beer for like a couple of quid, and he just got hooked at half time, and just the usual. I think it was a Spanish game, the second one. I can't remember the game exact game, but I've not really bothered with it since, just because yeah, we've had Europa League and stuff, and I didn't really have any winters there. But yeah, back on the wagon this weekend and tomorrow. I'll be doing the quick play show tomorrow if anyone fancies it. Same time as this basically. Quinny joined me last week. No pressure for him to join me this week, but yeah, more than welcome to. Um, but yeah, doing that again. But yeah, mate, it's been. I mean, I had an interesting midweek. Did you? I know obviously Celtic played. I saw McBride had a nice little win,
Oh,
mate.
did they?
I scored 500 points in a rare lineup.
Wow.
Finished 10th.
Wow.
Koita, AK Athens were 2-1 down in the 90th minute and went on to win the game, and he still didn't get anything. Jovic scored a pen. Vida won a pen and scored, and then 2 of the bench boys combined. So I was sweating a Koita goal or something. I would have finished second basically. 34 points, brutal. Captain 100 defender, flipping
That's
Koita.
brutal.
I bought him in for this game week as well, thinking that he would have been.
We Blue
I
X
think we
magic.
meant. Yeah, did we meant like he popped against Aberdeen, he popped against Samson Spor, whoever this was. I just thought surely, but no, he lowest score in forever. Basically.
Gutted,
Yeah,
man. I had a few like that. With me, it was all Celtic, and I was kind of on a D2 get promoted back to D1 mission. I had 4 D2s trying to push up.
Hmm.
Where's the button? There, it's there. I managed to pull essence with all of them, with none of them getting promoted. There was something that kind of, also we lost 2-1, but didn't really quite catch like all the good scores in a team. Not that there was that many to catch. But yeah, Trusty with Maida, but no Kenny. Trusty, Maida, Kenny here, but DNP Donovan. So it was just no combination really caught the couple of scores that were around that might have got a team promoted. We bet unlimited essence for giveaway chat and whatever. Ralston, yeah. So it would have been like Ralston, Trusty would have been the best. Dyson and Kenny. If I could have got that as like a team that might have got promoted, but yeah, not too much. A wee bit of essence. And then I've got a wee team in the championship. Big Danulic rinsed it, double decisive, AA.
I saw that.
66 AA.
I saw that on that was like the Tuesday or something, wasn't it? I'm sure you played pretty early.
Like right after deadline, yeah, it was like 5 o'clock or something,
was it really?
Yeah, it might have been 6 or something, but it did feel like dead early, you're right.
What I'm sure you had 4 D1s, you said, on the weekend. No way did they all get relegated almost. Or did it?
I think they must have, mate. They must have.
Or maybe
it was the weekend before.
No, because this past weekend you definitely had. I'm sure I remember you saying on the deadline show Friday that you had 4 D1s.
Yep.
Oh my
4
god.
relegated.
That is insanely unlucky, by the way. Lewis Jr. doesn't play. Goku doesn't play. Oh yeah, Naroki was out, wasn't he? Jesus Christ.
Gasarovsky 0.
Oh my god.
So many good scores as well, eh? Particularly the Turkey team.
Yeah, no, really nice. Yeah, Rafinha, Kang, Cherky, Teddy over instead of Baumgartner, and then something else. That's honestly insane.
Yeah.
428 getting relegated. It didn't seem that low, but it doesn't seem high, I guess. Oh, you're 1 point to safety. Oh my god, look at that.
Wow, yeah.
I didn't realise you had all. That is insane, mate.
I didn't realise. I thought I may had. I thought that was maybe the weekend before, because when I seen they were all D2, I was like, oh man, I must have got 2 or 3 relegated. I didn't realise it was all 4 of them. But yeah, coming into this game week, they're all still in D2 purgatory. So
brutal. Well, I mean, you've got a home Celtic fixture maybe too, to redeem yourself.
I'll crack the jokes.
Mate, you're like 75% on, which is just 76. I stand corrected.
Like,
what are these bookmakers doing?
Oh man, they are just asking for trouble, man. Like I don't even know what you're
baiting people.
Yeah, I don't even know what bet you could really make, but where you would feel like ultimately safe, because like Celtic could get a draw, could win, let's not. But the odds, you couldn't back Celtic on those odds is the problem.
No.
So
I'd say both teams is the only thing that would like jump out to me, if anything. Like yeah.
Overs is probably quite good.
Mikey says we're all on Aberdeen at 11-1.
Yeah, even Aberdeen double chance, maybe. Just Aberdeen not to lose, basically.
They played yesterday, man. They got pumped in their away, so I don't know.
Yeah, we played Wednesday, they played Thursday, but they were away in the Czech Republic. They rotated and stuff, so
they did do it. Yeah,
it's a weird one. Bayern up there as well. Galatasaray, love to see a bit of that. Ipswich, there's a few Ipswich stacks in the building.
Yeah, Ipswich are flying there, aren't they? 82% for a champ team is really high, like higher than I've ever seen a champ team actually.
Nice team there too.
Madrid at home, Man City at home, Bayern away being the best fixture outside of the African Cup of Nations game between Morocco and Comoros, I think. And then USG at home for the Belgium streakers maybe. Hajduk at home. Wow, Zagreb and Hajduk following each other there. Obviously we mentioned Celtic briefly. Egypt sneak in against Zimbabwe. Benfica at home to Famalicão, but we know Famalicão, as I say, no mugs. I think they're 6th in the league. Like, they're not terrible. So
they're close to becoming a licensed club.
Close to being a licensed club, yeah. They only do the top 4 in in Portugal. But I think it was, he said something like, be careful, was it too?
Sudakov and somebody else rotated in the cup, but he's saying it's injury and it's 50-50. So I've been a bit nervous on that myself.
There we go. Yeah, be careful because Famalicão are 6th in the table, 4th best defence in Championship in front of Braga. Wow. So maybe not many goals, potentially.
Yeah. Interesting.
On the horizon there. Porto follows Benfica. Fenner, so all the the typical challenger lads in there. Club Brugge have a good game at home to Ghent. Motherwell is still sort of flying high there, 69%. Those odds have
It's a
changed
great
a
game
little
for
bit.
Motherwell. They home to
Is
Dundee.
it? Yeah.
It's a great game for Motherwell. Yeah. AA Fest for me.
AA Fest, Fadingers and Watts and okay, Stephen Welsh has changed. Like that was 40% when I last looked. Welsh has been training all week. The bump gash on head has settled down a bit and will be fine.
Nice.
Interesting. I might have a bit of
My boy,
deadline drama there.
my boy Fadinger's got a nice wee L4 on him now.
Mate, he's flying, to be fair. I remember, I think I paid, he was cheap as chips, wasn't he?
I got him
Like,
day one of the season for like £8, so he must be like
Yeah,
pennies now.
I think I got him. No, he's more. He's way more.
Oh really? Oh wow.
Yeah, like, I got him for maybe 10 quid 2 months ago on instant buy. I think you can buy him for like, I think he's 20 quid. Yeah, well, because it's ice edition. People,
Yeah.
He's literally gone up. Look at that. 3 months. I know he is obviously cooking a little bit, to be fair. Which, yeah, that makes sense, right? Lots of yellows and then no yellows effectively here. Look at that, man. Celtic Rangers back to back, or Rangers Celtic.
Over the festive periods, Motherwell sacked.
Oh, that is brutal for me. And anyone stacking. But yeah, it looks like a jam-packed weekend, to be fair. Obviously, we do have the African Cup of Nations stuff. We've got the Coliseum stuff. I don't have a keeper, so I won't be partaking personally. I don't know about you, Quinny.
I think everyone went looking at African keepers like 4 days ago, didn't they? Everyone went hunting for like, who is there? How much do they cost? Who can I get? And it's like, to sack it. If you've not got one, sack it.
So I'm pretty sure this guy is at the African Cup of Nations. I just don't think he has. Yeah, because he's definitely left Andorra. I guess he doesn't play. Game week 38, is that not this weekend?
Yeah.
It is.
37 is this weekend, I think.
Maybe he's just not playing then. I don't know where I saw it because he has
get
played.
caps.
Yeah.
Do the team filter on the thing,
Equatorial Guinea.
and then just flash
I
through
didn't even mean that. Owen Beck, fucking happened to him. Yeah, he's played. Yeah, I don't know.
So that's 6 out of 6.
Yeah.
Or no, maybe last two. No, 6 out of 8.
I don't know. Yeah, he clearly isn't. Unless.
Yeah, I don't suppose Equatorial Guinea have got many goalkeepers playing in a top country in Europe,
See, no, they don't have a game. Am I bugging out here?
Yeah, it's game week. The one you said, I think it's midweek.
It's next weekend. Sorry.
Next weekend.
Let's have a look. See if he pops up. Shouldn't he? There he is.
Oh, you've got Diouf too. Is he
I
playing?
didn't know.
Nah,
I
he
don't
won't,
know.
won't he? Nah.
Oh, it'll be
Mendy.
Mendy, wouldn't it? Yeah. I didn't realise Doof was actually gone though. Oh wow, that's.
So kicking the teeth.
I know that. Yeah, I have Dupe or whatever his name is, but he's in the vault, so I need to bring him back to life, I guess. Okay, but that's all next weekend. Makes sense.
Yeah, but no Diouf for this weekend, Harry.
Well, they don't have a game, so that's lucky. Liga.
But you don't have him for Nice, but Liga's gone, of course.
Play.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry. Yeah. Excuse me.
Yeah,
Awesome.
So that's kind of nice. We're gonna switch things up. We said, didn't we, before the show? Quinny's got to pop out about 3/4 of the way in, so we're gonna do Cham first, and then move over to the Leicester's horrible contender and challenger.
And you're right, no Liga. So just on a wee glance through, Serie A's got quite a small calendar here. Definitely not a full fixture list. So feels like an alright wee place to start. Get Fenerbahce Udinese up first. And the Serie A is in such a weird place, Sorare-wise now, isn't it? Like, how do you scout? Who? Yeah, you're gonna say.
Well, there's no way to do it, really, because there's no new cards that go into it unless you've got an in-season card early on in the season and moved over there. De Bruyne is injured. I don't know what the draw is right now with Serie A. Not that there needs to be one. There's just nobody really that's on my radar at all. And it's been like that, mate, since I really started the game. Genuinely, I rarely seek out Serie A cards. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just never have. I know there's a few goalies that can probably do a bit of heavy lifting. Evan Ferguson, obviously, Sadly scored a couple against you, but there's just not much going on. I don't know. What's the winger? Your lad, Berardi,
Injured.
injured? Of course. I just not having it as a league. I just don't for Sorare anyway. Like I just don't think it does anything. Like
Yeah, it's been
Tati's
quite meh,
back.
hasn't it?
So
I'm
meh,
just,
mate, honestly.
as you were talking there, I'm just kind of casting my mind back to when we used to get the packs, or what did they call them again? The bundles.
The bundles, yeah.
Inter and AC always sold quite well, didn't they?
Hmm.
Outside of that, like every other license was kind of like
I mean,
Lazio guys, and I like Lazio and stuff like that, but the team's not been good, and Fiorentina and a few other these clubs that they've not really been happening. It's not really like when we look at all these other leagues. You can imagine team stacks of so many of the clubs that have
yeah.
done well, and guys
Yeah.
you might buy into. But Serie A, also we've not got cards period, but like you say, even just the league in general, Sorare wise, there's not that many guys that really hit the matrix well.
To be fair, I will give a shout out to Esposito, and one of Led's old boys from in season last year. He's been for like obviously a lower team. He's got like an L7 on him. Like he's scoring or getting an assist every game. So not that that brings it up too much. Matteo plays a full Lazio stack. That's funny.
I wonder how that's been doing this year, but against Cremonese, it's probably the best game of the season at home. So good luck to them on
Probably.
that. We've just been through Serie A, so if you missed anything, feel free to just rewind or whatnot. We've got Bundesliga up next, Hamburg and Frankfurt. Now, what Bundesliga game do we have tonight? Do we have Friday night Bundesliga?
I think it's
We do.
Dortmund. Yeah.
Dortmund and Gladbach. Oh, that's a goal fest waiting to happen, that one. But first up on today, we've got Hamburg and Frankfurt here. Knauf leading the line again. How did the Frankfurt shouts from the weekend do? Because we spoke on Frankfurt on your show.
Don't think they did well, did they? I'm sure they lost. At least
they?
they definitely conceded a couple. So I can't remember who we actually mentioned. Chaibi, I think we mentioned, but I wasn't really ever serious on.
Yeah, I think somebody. Yeah, fair enough.
There's a couple
Aye.
on there. We mentioned Dahoud, obviously, and we got shut down quite quickly.
Leipzig Leverkusen's on screen here. Conrad Harder still up front. Costa in at right back. No Baku. Maksimovic and Tidiam Gomis. I've got this guy in the vault. Can I get him out for this one? Not that I would really want to against Leverkusen, but
Yeah.
Leverkusen team's looking good. Maza is away, so Tillman comes into his position. Terrier scored a lovely goal at the weekend. Don't know if you've seen it.
I did see it. Yeah. Really nice.
Yeah. So Terrier is back-ish. Hoffman's in the building too. Yeah. Leverkusen have got a bit of meat back on in amongst them. Mainz and St. Pauli. Amiri's back. Chima Fujita, Sands, and Irvin back in the engine room again. That's how we, if they keep, I think their problem's been having all those guys together or their whole team together. Your boy Cars is keeping his place.
Ooh, love that. They're keeping Sinani out the side, who was like their sort of number 10 set piece taker.
Yeah. Behind this Laj guy.
Yeah.
So yeah, interesting. Mainz played Thursday night. They played their last Conference League match of the campaign. So St. Pauli maybe have a wee bit of energy on them. Wolfsburg against Freiburg is on the screen here. We get Christian Eriksen. He was my hero last weekend. He brought in 74, I think, or something juicy like that. He only needed a 60, so just by him. New striker up front. Cheap Bundesliga strikers is something people ask me for a lot. Pejsinovic, 60-40 with Svanberg, who's a midfielder I won and traded away already. So yeah, maybe watch out for that. Could be a really low L15 play if we see the team sheets come out for him.
Yeah, for sure.
No Amora. Amora's away to AFCON. I read something today as well. Atubolu doesn't have an agent. And that's like
Really?
deliberately. He says like he doesn't want to talk about the reason, but he left an agent. I think it's maybe causing Jip or something. But
Fair enough. Yeah.
But yeah, he's a hot prospect going into the summer window, you would imagine. Alsberg and Bremen.
Sure.
He was a good pick as well. L15's been quite low for Atubolu. He can be quite AA.
Yeah, he has those big games, doesn't he? Like he'll save a pen or just something sort of random.
Yeah, I might play my Reader, actually. I was going to play Brandt. I think he's dicey for tonight, but I might go with Reader. Cologne and Union Berlin is on the screen here. Ollie Burke. I was close to picking up an Ollie Burke for banter. He scored last weekend. Not too sure how many points he got. Yeah, but he's got a couple of goals this year. I think a Scottish in-season card, I probably should pick it up, just in case, and for a bit of banter as well. For
He doesn't get in the squad, does he? Somehow.
Nah, never gets a look in. No,
It's
he used
mad,
to.
that.
It is kind of mad because at least like physically, like he can
Yeah, he can
Good.
run. He's powerful.
Uh-huh.
He's quick, and he's scoring goals in the Bundesliga. Like if it was like Bundesliga 2, I'd be like, okay, like I can see why he's getting snubbed. But like, it's the Bundesliga, yeah. Like
Yeah.
I don't know. I find that a bit bizarre. And
I
it's not as
think
if he blacks with forwards, like.
no, he holds the record as being like the Scottish player, I think, with the most transfer fees ever.
Yeah, yeah. He's like the Scottish Craig Bellamy, effectively.
Yeah. I was going to
As
say
far as
Anelka, but I don't think it's Anelka
yeah,
anymore. I think that's like a very dated callback, you know. But
yeah,
it used to be Anelka.
for
Because
sure.
Leipzig paid like 20 million to Forest for him when he was like
What?
17 or something. Yeah, he
Oh,
went to Leipzig pure young for mad
it's
money.
like a Pat Roberts type of, not as crazy, but like he went for a lot of money, didn't he, early on
Yeah.
and whatever. A
So sorry,
Scottish Dan
I
James. That's
had
fine.
the team here. Yeah, well, I think they kind of seen him as like a Bale because he is like a big
Yeah,
runner, big power
he's
kind
a
of guy, you know.
unit.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
And if he just Leipzigged
yeah.
him up a bit, it could have been something.
Could have been the next Bale.
But when he went to Leipzig, his technique was in the minus. We've got Hoffenheim Stuttgart's on screen for anyone after it. Aslani over Kramaric, or no, Kramaric into left mid, maybe.
He's struggling for DAs, isn't he, Cam Rich, it feels like. A little
Yeah,
bit.
I've got a winter version, so I'm probably going to keep that for quick play
Hmm.
rather than playing in a team. Kral into play over Olise.
Yeah, at least they had some eye surgery.
Urbig.
Irby's in, yeah, I don't know what's happened to Neuer. Not looking good, I don't think.
Dorsch is back for the game. That'll be fun. And that's the Bundesliga. Good luck to everyone that's after that. We'll hop into La Liga next. And I think La Liga should have a fair amount because this is also their last game week before Christmas shutdown. Harry Trades' boys are welcoming the original Quinny stack of Celta Vigo. This is a fun. This is a fun one. At
Yeah,
home, Celta Vigo are definitely not something to be feared. How are you feeling about
for
this one?
sure.
They will challenge. They'll
Well,
attack.
yeah, it's a weird one because obviously, Escandel gets in by default for me, and then it's always the defender dilemma for me. And for some reason, Calvo is look at that, like Calvo's 60% on behind both of them, right? So nobody knows who's going to start. I mean, our other sort of prediction site seems to think it is going to be Calvo and Costas. Costas has had a few, well, an injury sort of worry. But they've got Calvo ahead of Costas, which I think is quite interesting. I also own Javi Lopez, as you'll know, and I actually have this guy as well. And I don't even think he has an L anything because he hasn't played. So
Chat.
I'm a bit, yeah, chat seems to be a bit weird. Um,
I'll catch up with that. Sorry, Harry. I just want to
yeah.
let you know
No,
I've
no,
seen
you're
that
good.
now.
You're good. But yeah, I have all four of those defenders, and I probably end up picking the wrong. Like the problem is I have Calvo unique, right? So I'm incentivized to play that because of the bonuses and whatever. Um, Costas has been quite trusty considering they don't really get any clean sheets. I've never played this guy because I think you might give. No, it wasn't him. You did donate a
I
card to me,
had
didn't
that.
you?
I had that Ahijo, but you might have had him already because there
Yeah,
was
I
a
think that
guy
was.
I had that you had one of already.
Yeah, 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 yeah. So like they've got. I don't know. That doesn't make sense because he's 60% on behind both of them. I don't know what's
Hmm.
going on with the predictions right now. But like, yeah, this guy's 80% on. But have a look at this. Like, okay, so he started last game. I didn't realize that. Okay, yeah, he could be worth a shot, Quinny.
Mate, the guy that's definitely going to play is the guy to take.
I know, I know, I know. Because even these guys have him, so
Hmm. If
it'd
he's
be
going to
probably
play,
stupid.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
No,
Javi
you're
Lopez,
not.
but he's way more interesting. He can attack.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah, he can. You're not wrong, but then
I'd
he's
be
not
taking.
as he's
Yeah,
50.
fair.
You
Hmm.
know, if that was higher, then yeah, I'd probably bite your hand off. But um, yeah, I mean, it's probably this then, isn't it? Really, if I want to play it safe. Did he play the whole? He played 45. Weird.
Hmm.
I don't like the look of that.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
spooky.
did he get hooked? Yeah.
They got smashed
Costa.
2-0 in the first half.
So that was it. Sorry, Carmo's red carded, right? So that's how Calvo might get in. And
Hmm.
Calvo has been coming off the bench every game, whereas Bailly doesn't. Like, have a look. Look at these. I know we're going on a tangent. Look at this.
I don't mind it.
My unique just started like popping, doing things off the bench. To be fair, he started this one randomly, came off the bench, didn't get off the bench, and now he's 40% on. Surely he's ahead of Bailey. You know,
Mhm.
Bailey
I
hasn't
think so.
played a minute. You know.
You're definitely going to play the guy, I think, anyway, that's got more reps in them.
And he was like club captain as well. So, and ironically, I have Bailly as well. But look at that, he literally hasn't played a game. So I can't see why they would just, unless Calvo's injured or something. Why would he play really?
Yeah, that makes no sense.
But yeah, little tangent.
So yeah, it's definitely out of that back four. That's definitely no great choice there, really, is there?
I know. Yeah, I do have Maffeo, and like I have other players. I could go Maffeo, but he's away to Valencia tonight.
That's maybe not too bad.
Yeah, he's probably the only other option actually, because yeah,
Girona Atleti is on screen here. Pubo is in centre back now, Harry.
I know. He's a monster scorer right now. I think he had like an 80 something last week.
Arnau's been rinsing as well, if you've seen his
Is
scores
he?
recently. Yeah, smashing, man. Brings 38 now on the regular.
Lads
Fullback.
telling me that Carmo's playing with Angola as well at the African Cup. So,
Oh, yes, he's
yeah,
not coming
so
back anytime soon.
not only is he suspended, he's away for a bit.
Real Madrid, Sevilla, good one for Real Madrid here, you would say. Sevilla have been pretty minging.
Yeah, 100%.
And I don't recognise a lot of that defence. Like the centre backs, like Castrin and Cardoso, I've got no idea. And Kudelj, obviously, as we all know. But yeah, it should be a good one. Mbappe, Vinny, and Rodrigo.
A rinse fest, couldn't it?
Housen's back. Guler, Bellingham. Yeah, it could be good for Madrid. Valencia, Mallorca, like you mentioned, is tonight. Now, generally, you want Mallorca at home. I'm with you there. But Valencia are definitely nothing to be feared, I think.
No,
A very
right.
even game. And Joseph on this side, Big Muriqui in the box. They're going to be, Mallorca, whenever I've watched them anyway, it's not been for a fair while, but they're all right-hand side. Maffeo is Frimpong. He's just high and wide, and it's just get it to him and break. And especially if they can catch Gaia out there. I don't know. I like Maffeo. I don't mind he's away personally.
Yeah. It's just
only
ever
thing
since I bought him, he's been terrible.
Yeah, the first week you used him, I kind of seen his score and I was like, the worst thing about Maffeo is if he gets booked. If he gets booked, he's bringing in like 29 because he probably won't have a decisive or the clean sheet bonus,
Last week he got an own goal.
Oh, brilliant. Love them.
So that was just what I needed.
Elche Rayo Vallecano is on screen here. Noble Mendy's getting some big links in the moment of the transfer window round the corner. Lots of good players in the Elche team did at home. They're always good at home, or always vibrant anyway. Sergio Cameo, my boy, up front for Rayo. Could be good. Athletic Club take on Espanyol. Not much to say about either one of these, to be honest with you. But the Williams brothers and Sanset are all back. And Guruzeta, that's the strongest they've looked in a long time. No Laporte, but otherwise, yeah, they've not looked that good in a while. Espanyol look pretty handy. So, yeah, see how that shakes out. Betis Jetta. Now, did you see the Getafe manager's been lined up to replace Glasner at Palace?
No.
Now, so it was like a big report that came out maybe like 3 days ago. I kind of love that for a buzz, right, in a weird way, right? But I don't get how they see him as a Glasner, like, follow-on. Like, because, like, Getafe have been fun to watch and stuff like that, but they literally, like, play 8 defenders every game. And yeah, it's a low-budget squad, and he's making lemonade out of lemons and stuff like that, but I just found it weird. But imagine seeing that in the Premier League, like, Crystal Palace playing 9 defenders all of a sudden, and kind of counter-attacking. Maybe similarly to the way they attack at the moment, but slightly different. But I thought that was quite funny. Bordalas was at Valencia. He was the Valencia manager when I went to Valencia for Sorare on tour. And then they were pretty bad, and they had a really expensive team. So I don't know how I'd feel about that one overall. But they're away to Betis. And talking about expensive teams, Cucho, Lo Celso, Anthony, all in the building. Fornals and Roca in the engine room. That's been on the drawing board for a long time at Betis, struggling with fitness, both of them at different times. So, yeah, that could be actually really good for Betis. Could be tons of AA on the pitch.
You've just glossed over one of your favourite players, Rodrigo Riquelme, starting.
Yeah, well, I just don't believe it. I've seen another one of these before, and I've played him, and then he didn't play. And I'm just like, whatever. So I don't think Pellegrini's that enamoured with him, but I think like El Azawi's probably away to AFCON, isn't he?
Of course, yeah.
So maybe the doors are opened right up for him. Maybe somebody else is away.
I've actually got his in-season Super Air, Quinny. Would you contemplate? Would you contemplate playing it with my Fornals? Could be a nice little.
Yeah, I guess Getafe. Like the thing about Riquelme is he shoots.
Yeah.
he shoots. And if they're,
Would you
yeah,
would
I
you
would
play
take
him over
Raquelme.
Aymar? You know, Aymar Oroz, whatever his name
Uh,
is.
Now they have a good game. Are they next? No,
Yeah,
we'll
they
go to them next. They're at home to Alaves. That's a very good match for them. That's a
yeah.
tough choice. I would probably take Rodrigo Riquelme because I think he's just a bit
Mm,
more of an actual DA threat than Aymar. I
yeah.
don't know if I'm wrong in thinking that, but
No, I mean, I don't think you're not miles off it for sure. I mean, Aymar's had one assist in six games, two off the bench, fine. But yeah, it's not as if he's not flying it anyway.
Riquelme shoots and Getafe.
Mm,
Getafe will just get into their box and let Betis have the ball. You know, like
yeah.
he'll get shots and crosses off all day. And yeah, if Ella's away, actually, yeah, probably a great shout. We've got Levante Sociedad up. That's the last one we've got in La Liga. For any that are after it. Yeah, not really much to say about this. To be honest with you, team kind of picks itself at this point. First week with an interim manager. Last week they lost, and the manager's been sacked. So maybe we'll see some sort of upturn come from Sociedad. Finally, we've only been waiting 3 years for it to happen. We're moving into the Premier League. We've got Everton, Arsenal here. Big one, I think. This game week, two teams that traditionally get backed for their defences. Harry, what defence would you pick out of the two of them for this one?
I like historically, it doesn't feel like Everton really get much of a sniff against Arsenal, despite being the home team. Um, I just think Arsenal break them down eventually. I don't think it'll be like a walk in the park. Like Everton are respectable, especially at home. But surely your Sakas and Trossards, Rices, Odegaards, Gyökeres maybe. I'm still not fully convinced with him, but surely they got enough here to like a 2-0 Arsenal type of game. No.
Definitely, you want to win the league, you've got to get the win here type of
Yeah.
match, isn't it? Going into the festive period, away at Everton, and Hinchape's playing. So there's obviously some. Gabriel's out. I'm just trying to think who was missing there,
And
and
Mosquera as well.
yeah, Mosquera for what that's worth. But yeah, so yeah, I think we're probably right. Are we 2-0? Are we 1-0? I can see it being a tight match.
Hmm.
Could be explosive. Tottenham Liverpool, I think, is every chance of being explosive. The party pooper Salah is away. So maybe everyone in Liverpool now is going to be like, right, fuck that guy's gone. And they can just get on with playing the way with Isak and Ekitike and Wirtz and all the stuff that they planned in the summer. And yeah, Kirkez is still in. Tottenham team. Kolomuani, Simons, Kudus are maybe getting into a wee bit of a rhythm, but Tottenham not doing particularly great. Bit of a bum fight, this one. Could be a high scoring match for me.
Yeah, it smells like goals, but I just don't know with these sort of teams now these days. But I don't know. Curtis Jones, Grav, Virtus seem to have come into a few games recently. A bit of AA popping. I thought Soboslai, apparently people were telling me in my Discord he's out for like a month or something, but doesn't look. Oh, he partially trained. We'll check on him. Okay, interesting. I mean, it's not vintage Liverpool, but it's not a great Tottenham side either, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe the door is open for goals both ends. It's just who outscores who. I'm still favouring Liverpool though. I think they still probably got enough.
We've got some alternatives from the chat, right? So Ferran here, it says Stiller versus Hoffenheim, Stuttgart at home, or your boy at home to Forest. Harry, who are you taking for the main team?
I mean, it's very hard. You're asking a Welshman to pick, some like a German or a Welshman here. Like, come on. I'm just sadly just going to go with Wilson, right? But yeah, it's just Wilson all day for me. He's just on fire right now against
Alisson or
Forest.
Courtois? So we just looked at Liverpool against Tottenham. Courtois is at home to, who was it, somebody we should batter?
Sevilla. It's got to be
Sevilla.
Courtois all day. Yeah, not even a
Yeah,
question.
I would agree with that. And then the last one we've got is Petrovic for Bournemouth. Have we got there yet? Bournemouth. Oh, at home at Burnley or Carnesecchi. We'll need to go back to Atalanta. I can't remember who they're playing, but there's Burnley, Bournemouth on screen for anyone after it.
Who did I watch Petrovic make a couple of mistakes about on the weekend? It was terrible. Oh my God, who did they play? Bournemouth. It might not even be in the weekend. I don't know when it was, but whoever they played last game.
Away to Genoa.
United. It was the United game. He was terrible. Absolutely terrible.
At home at Burnley or away to Genoa. Harry, who are you taking?
Maybe Karnaseki, honestly.
This team doesn't look like it's got goals in it, eh?
No, Malinowski couldn't score in a brothel.
Yeah.
I just
Karnaseki?
Yeah, I think I go Karnaseki, honestly. I don't know. The only position I would consider in Italy is a goalie.
Yeah, clean sheets and stuff for sure.
The lads
Um,
are saying, or one of the lads said that we missed Barca. Apparently, Craig
oh,
mentioned
really?
it.
Oh,
I didn't notice
apologies.
it, but
Apologies. I should have noticed. Did we miss Barca?
I
Oh, we
guess they were
did.
at the bot.
No,
Well,
they're in the
yeah,
middle. Must have been between talking about people, like cards and stuff. But yeah,
yeah,
Villarreal Barca. Excuse me. Yeah, it's pretty much as good as they go, isn't it? Not a good game for Villarreal. Rashford, Rafinha, Yamal, Torres. Nice attack there. Pedri and Eric in the midfield. Nice Barca team. Not a great game for Villarreal, but I don't know if I'd be taking a clean sheet for any team there. You excited for
right.
Yamal?
I am. It's not like if it was home, I'd be a little bit, happy, I guess. But yeah, no, it feels okay. I don't feel like, oh my God, he's going to score 100, Yamal. But yeah, I'm as happy as I probably can. Les just sent me a screenshot like of the chat's like completely dead. It says the server encountered a temporary error and could not complete your request. Please try again in 30 seconds, like from Google.
Yeah, do you know, I was on a Celtic channel stream
Yeah.
and they have their thing set to you can only talk if you've been a subscriber for 5 minutes. And it glitches out on me over the last 2 or 3 days. I've also subscribed to it
Okay.
for ages. So I went to check if I'd put one of those settings on and I hadn't. So I don't think there's really anything I can do. It must be a YouTube thing. As long as you can still see the show and stuff, that's,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
can for sure.
I guess we'll just charge on, but good to know. And sorry for that, everyone. It looks like
And
Twitter's fine. And we are on
yeah,
Twitch.
yeah.
Twitch chat's cool as well at Quinny 3001. So if you're desperate to chat, feel free to maybe hop onto Twitch or Twitter. We've got Brighton Sunderland on screen now. We had Newcastle Chelsea on a few times as me and Harry were talking. Feel free to rewind if you're after it. But Sunderland, one of the talks of the town this season, came out quite good in their derby match recently. Brian Broby has got into the team. Gertruda into midfield. I can't say I'm too surprised by that. It's probably a kind of back five in some sort of shape as well. Big physical guy that he is. Sunderland are, honestly, there's not many games I look at and think Sunderland are going to get battered. I don't think anyone's going to batter them this year, you know?
No, I agree. I mean, let's give ourselves a little pat on the back, Quinny. We kind of called that Newcastle 1-0 win, didn't we? I think. Kinda.
Yeah, Sunderland at home defence. I can't
Yeah,
remember.
1-0. I'm
I
sure
can't
we
remember.
did.
I don't remember calling the game, to be honest. I'm happy to take credit if it's there,
I
by
think
the
we
way.
said something like, we wouldn't be
I don't remember
surprised if
it.
Sunderland won this 1-0. I'm pretty sure
Sure.
those were the, the roundabout words. So we will, yeah, a little pat on the back for that one. That's fine on mobile. Oh, yeah, I could check. Let me have a look.
Yeah. So good to have a good
Yeah,
wee one here. Away to Brighton. I think I could favour the likes of Adringa and former club,
it's fine
obviously.
on.
Yeah.
Ian is correct.
Broby. I quite like that Sunderland game.
It's okay. Yeah.
Oh, Brentford Wolves. This will be good for quick play. Tons of cheap guys. And
Juans and Larsons and everything.
yeah, there's a few guys here, even more. Like there's some guys here that could do all right. Krejci and Santiago. Yeah, there's a few. Keep your eyes on the team sheet for this. I'd say if you're quick playing, this could be a cheeky one. Wolves at home as well. So if anyone's going to play, if they're going to play well, it's going to be at home, isn't it? Leeds and Palace. I was very close to trying to get Mitoma's not projected for Brighton, but Tanaka's been playing really well. We're so close to putting Tanaka and Mitoma in a champ team together. Been itching to do that, but not quite this week. Palace did play Thursday, but highly rotated team. So basically, nobody that played midweek is playing the weekend. So fully fresh and firing. 3-5-2 versus 3-5-2. I quite like the chances of any player you want to pick up in this game doing well. So yeah, even for Leeds and for Palace, it could be quite an open match. Fulham Forest, we kind of mentioned earlier. Again, quite an open match, I think. Hard to call which way it will go. Both teams come into this as strong as you would want them, I suppose. Cuenca starting for Fulham, former Getafe defender. Big meaty Spanish, takes no nonsense, kind of almost Harry Maguire type figure, if I can say that. Calvin Bassey, I think, had an absolute clanger. He's maybe injured, so he's not even in the depth chart anywhere, but similar type of player, but maybe less error prone, I would say, for anyone that's not really familiar with him. Again, could have a really low L15, and if he's getting lots of clearances and winning duels in the air and stuff, could be a wee cheeky wee guy to watch out for there, next to Jokey Anderson, who will be the ball player of the two. So, yeah, fun game. Hard to call. Watch out. Villa Man United. You going to say, Harry?
I was just say Dominic in the chat there says Palace's exile has just been confirmed by Glasner.
Yeah, he doesn't care, does he? He's like, try and stop us. Try and stop us. Scout us all you want. Doesn't matter. We've rotated everyone.
Every manager should operate with that sort of confidence.
Bassey's at AFCON, of course, with Nigeria. Keep forgetting that. Oh yeah, and Sunderland have lost a guy or two to AFCON, of course. Ronaldo and maybe somebody else.
The wingers, maybe.
Talby? I've seen maybe Belgian. They're seeing like maybe Moroccan or something like that. Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. He definitely doesn't play for Belgium, but he could. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure he might be like Algerian. Could be wrong though.
Yeah, it could be something like that. Villa Man United is on the screen here. Onana, Tielemans, Kamara. Villa are looking like their team's back together away here. This could be a good one for them.
Yeah,
no midweek as well.
Club.
No Thursday night football for Villa.
Yeah. Little header from a corner or something.
Oh yeah, against this defense.
Little Lisandro.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see Lindelof smashing one home from a corner. He's got to be the biggest team in the Villa, biggest player in the Villa team. Oh, Onana maybe.
Konza maybe. Yeah, Onana, Konza. Yeah, he's up there though.
I can see it.
Definitely.
Maybe Martinez in the shop window. Man City, West Ham. Cherky season is in full.
Mate,
it's in full swing, isn't it?
It's just like, honestly, I know this is like fucking just glazing each other, but like, mate, the Cherky chat on my timeline is just it's just funny to me. I know we've been in the weeds for so long now. Like we all have. This is just not me and you. I mean, like people who've been playing this game for a long time, that known about Cherky since he was like 15, 16. Like, it's just funny to me. Like I've seen this script, like I've seen this for so long, and it's just mad that it's happening. But like, it just feels like we're living in like an old
as if he's at like Brighton or something like that, or even like take a pick of random European clubs he could have ended up at.
Could have went anywhere in it.
Like,
and he did nearly go to Dortmund, didn't he, last summer or the winter or something? So. Yeah, like, it's just funny just to look at, and just people are like, I'm falling in love with Cherky. It's like, guys, like, I've had this love story for 6 years. Like, we're on and off, like, as much as any sort of broken couple could be. And it's just mad to see, we finally mended, and he's flying.
And you can tell Haaland fucking loves him,
he loves him.
like
he's like, I finally got KDB back. Yeah.
Yeah. So... yeah, good vibes for City coming into this. O'Reilly still in at fullback. He's been doing pretty well for a midfielder card. Josko Guardiola, big Donnarumma. Honestly, I'm sick of the sight of Donnarumma Classic Common. I don't know if any of you play Common, but if you open those Man City packs, you get given Donnarummas like confetti. Yeah, like honestly, there's thousands of them. It's good for the scrap challenges and stuff, but hey ho. The West Ham team has options, but I wouldn't be. Yeah, City all the way. Good stack, I think.
Yeah, I think if you're going for I think a couple of people on the fourth and fifth, like, your Cherkys, Foden, obviously Haaland's a given sort of thing. If you couldn't, maybe find a 5 in City, I think you could maybe even probably get there alone, like a Guardiola, Donnarumma, Tierney, and then like Cherky, Haaland, or Foden, Haaland, or whatever.
Cherky's a mid, so you could go Cherky, Foden, Haaland if you got the cash.
Yeah, you could if you wanted the classic, or the in-season Cherky, that is. Charlie says that the highest percentage of a Man City team ever. It's got to be. There was not one below 80% then. Now that has to backfire, right?
Doku's injured. Marmoush is away.
Yeah.
It's like there is no options. I think that's kind of part of the thing. Like it's Savio. Yeah. Savio's the only one that's in the mix behind this.
I think he came on and off injured midweek in the cup. So
wow.
Yeah, I don't know how severe of an injury that is, but yeah, Charlie, that's a funny one to point out because I've never seen a City team look so green.
Yeah, Bob's out, Kovacic out, Doku, Stones.
It's like a perfect storm.
This is the 5 that the predictor will be picking. Diaz over Guardiola.
Yeah.
Maybe that's on cost. And then the last one we have is Bournemouth Burnley. It's kind of been on screen once or twice already, but there it is, one last time. If any needs that after, and that is the big leagues. That is Champ Euro for us. And yeah, it's been a while since we've done this end of the show, or done it this way around, so I'm feeling a wee bit out of sorts for a second. So how we normally... Oh, of course, I was thinking, how do we normally transition? Of course, we hear a word from our sponsor. Now, MFL is getting through Season 10 at a rate of knots. We've got Holiday Heroes as a $10,000 prize place pot up for grabs. But throughout the festive period, you know, like you probably have a wee bit more time at home. You might be like me and pick up a new game or something like that. So this is not a new game to me. I've been playing this one for a year, but definitely a good time to maybe pick something up new. Here's a little word from me about MFL, what it is, what it's all about, in case you haven't heard it already. And expect a lot more MFL content as we run through into the festive period. But I'm having a great time with Season 10. There's plenty more to come out on the channel, so watch out for that. And here it is. MFL Meta Football League is a football management game that takes this genre to the next level. This is an open network online experience where every club, every opponent you play against is managed and operated by another player, by another person. It's your tactics, it's your wit, it's your squad against your opponents. MFL seasons normally run for around 6 weeks, so this isn't a game that comes out every new football season that you need to go and buy a new copy of. So there's never a bad time to open your account and get your club up and running. The only thing you need to buy or to pay for to get up and running to play MFL is your club. You can buy a club pack from MFL directly and it will randomly generate where your club is located, what city and in what country. One of the ways MFL takes this game to the next level is every player you own, you are actually their agent. So any players that you own that you're not going to use in your own squad, you can list on the market for loan, where they can go into another squad, and in return you'll get a percentage, you'll get a cut of any of the prize money that those players help those clubs to win. Sign up by using the link that's in the description of this video or in the pinned comment. You'll directly support me and all the content here at the channel, but by doing so you guarantee yourself the best sign up bonuses available. Thanks again to MFL for supporting the channel and sponsoring the show. Really does mean a lot, and it's been a great year in partnership with MFL here on the Deadline Show. And yeah, onwards and upwards for here, and you know, many more happy returns and all that good stuff. Thanks to everyone that does play along with us as well. It's been a blast. And yeah, we're starting with AFCON, Harry. Now, did you see the trailer for AFCON? It got me in the mood for some AFCON madness.
Did it? No, it hasn't reached my timeline, I'll be honest. I've not, like YouTube or Twitter? Or neither?
Twitter. I'll maybe find it and stick it on quickly while we go through the teams, because if anyone else, it puts you in the mood for it. It's very well done. Good PR, good marketing, I would say, from whoever made the ad.
Love that. No, I've not managed to see that yet. But yeah, we'll do AFCON, we'll do Belgium Eredivisie, Challenger, and obviously Contender. There is less, leagues happening right now, so we'll probably get through it pretty quick. And then yeah, get to. Have you got any deadline drama, Quinny?
Oh no, I've kind of done my teams, and so far nothing's like outdone me in that regard, or undone me. Here's the advert. I'll stick it on quickly, right, to maybe set the scene a wee bit.
The word on the pitch is the game's got boring. Nah, they're just not watching. They said the game is gone. Let's show them where he went.
Media culture.
That's Saibari, my boy.
Was that?
I feel like that was Saibari, right? My PSV boy.
It may have been.
Show them Africa.
That's actually insane. Like, I want a Nigeria top right now. Because remember that one Nigeria top that was insane? Like, it was like, I don't know, like Aztec-y. It was like a really nice, it was like zigzags basically, but it was so sick. I kind of want, not that they have that now, I guess, as their latest one, but I really want that shirt.
Nigeria always make good tops. They always go for it.
No, I love that. Love that. But yeah, we've got 5 African Cup of Nation games over this weekend, upcoming weekend, beginning with Mali, Zambia, 63% win percentage. Kamori Dombia from Brest, Mamadou Sangare. Got some players here. Nene, you've got Nene, haven't you?
I do, yeah. Actually, I didn't realise that's cool. I was more laughing at Kings Kanwa and Pats and Daka for the other team.
And Fashion Sakala.
And Fashion Sakala. Yeah, I don't really care about
That
him,
is.
but
This little
that's fun.
three, I'm into this. Nah, but yeah, Mali is supposed to be a decent team. Amadou Dante, he's been in Austria, I think, a couple of times. Mamadou Fofana, he was Liga and maybe Ligue 2. Yeah, they look pretty stacked. So yeah, anyone, but it's for quick play, I guess. You're gonna know, you can know the team if you want it. Cedric Bakambu up front for Congo.
That could be
I remember
good.
winning a Super Rare from Limited Cards in AFCON tournament 4 years ago. Jesus. Yeah, how times have changed.
Chancellor Mbemba. Congo, by the way, might have a wee stack. Bongonda.
Sadiki, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, Tuanzebe.
Who's the keeper? What's his name?
Mpassi. He plays for like one of the French teams, I'm sure.
I have.
Theo Bongondo, whatever his name is. Remember him? He was insane.
I have. He's like 20 quid.
Yeah, he is the Le Havre keeper. You're right. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure he's the second keeper, actually. Or I could be wrong.
Oh, Polo's behind him on that wee page there, where you're looking at.
Yeah. The Belgian
Liège.
Apollo, yeah. Yeah, and Passi's the Le Havre second keeper.
Second keeper, sorry. Is that what you meant?
Yeah,
I thought you meant
is
the
that
national.
is that Ndai guy or something, or Ndia or something like that? South Africa, Angola, Lyle Foster, Neuro Fortuna against OG, if you know, Clinton Mata, David Carmo, Show,
And Freddie.
and Freddie, and Chico. There has to be a Chico. What was the British TV show thing? Chico Time. Do you remember that years ago? There was like it was either X Factor or British Got Talent.
I think he was a Pop Idol guy. Maybe an X Factor.
Yeah, it was
Chico
one of them.
Time.
I didn't watch Pop Idol. It was Chico Time for a period in the UK. I don't know if anyone can relate to that, but growing up, there was a Chico Time, and I don't know why. He was like Portuguese or something.
Mm-hmm. It was 5 minutes of fame embodied, wasn't it?
It was like Jedward before Jedward.
Mm-hmm.
It was X Factor. Wow, I would have guessed Britain's Got Talent, but yeah. Oh, he was like he was a singer then.
Was that a singer? Was that a song?
Yeah.
He did.
Chico Time.
Nice front three there.
Yeah. Trezeguet, Mamouche, Salah. No other cards. Teenage Hadebe. He plays for Cincinnati, doesn't it? Yeah, Cincinnati. Nkamba. Okay.
Fun little opening segment.
And then Morocco, the favourites for the tournament, 89 win percentage. All the boys are active in this one.
Wow, they've got a lot of cards, that other team. I wasn't expecting to see that at
Yeah.
all. Your boy!
Oh,
Your boy! Your boy, Harry! He's new there!
I will say, Mikey Basson did show me this midweek, and I was shocked. I didn't know. Selemani, mate, this team is like the has-beens of has-beens. He was unbelievable in Belgium. Do you remember him?
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously Zaydou did his thing for Saint Etienne for a little bit, and then over to Famalicão.
Who does he play for? The striker?
Oh, I don't know actually.
Burin. Yeah, they're both guys I recognise. The two strikers, their names. That's funny. Harry with a big Comoros stack in the making.
Yeah, this is messed me up a little bit because on Sorare they're showing 0%. So like, I have a El Yanui, I have Salah Adin, and like, they show their PSV numbers, which is really tricky. So I need to go in and do some deadline drama. I think I even have Saibari nowhere. Like I have two of him, and I haven't bothered playing him anywhere because So yeah, keep an eye out for that one, lads. Like some of these African Cup of Nation players, but like some of them don't. Like I know I have Dumbia, and he shows at 90%. On Sorare. So yeah, I really don't know how it's playing out.
That's how I know him. He used to play for Hibs.
Got you. Right, well, I'm going to try and watch a few of those games for the African.
It's just madness. The refs are terrible. The goals are wild. Everyone loves to dribble and shoot, and tackle, AFCON's always wild. But this year I'm definitely up for a wee bit of crazy football for a while.
100%.
I wonder if they'll have VAR, and if they do, I hope they're really bad at using it in a funny way, like SPFL. But
it'd be funny if it was like incredibly good, and just like imagine that, yeah. And everyone's like, "Well, hang on a minute, what's happening in fucking the Prem or Europe or whatever?"
Yeah.
Like, that would just be like, hang on.
No nonsense. They actually crack it.
Yeah, I'd love that. That'd be incredible. Dender Standard Liège. I actually have a Lucas Pirard super rare, and he is an L15-0. So if anyone's, not that I'm selling him, but if anyone's, playing for streaks or even championship, I saw someone on my timeline, bring one in, because obviously you can get as many, outfield L15s as you want if your goalie's a 0. So that's an interesting one to keep an eye on there, with Apollo out at AFCON. USG Zolta. Channel 4 have every game. Wow. In 2 weeks. I wish the Prem had VAR as good as AFCON. That'd be amazing.
Yeah. But the Prem could just hire all the African officials, couldn't they?
Yeah, I'd love that.
Import them.
That'd be amazing. Westerlo La Louvière. Westerlo, yeah, they're in a nice little position. All 80, 90%ers, nice to see. Hasplat. Ooh, Griffin Yao. I feel like I haven't heard much of him so far this season.
He vanished, man, didn't he?
Yeah. Leuven, Cercle Bruges, the Magnes and the Diop. I did see Marseille after Sofiane Diop.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
Very Marseille transfer.
It is, isn't it? Like, he's had so many internal transfers in France, hasn't he? It's weird, but
Marseille love those guys that are top end Ligue 1 players. Like, they'll give everyone a try.
They don't want to pay the import tax.
Yeah. Like, they go for anyone in that league. They don't mind it.
That's a great name. Bigo or Bigo.
Oh.
Never seen him before.
That's a new one.
Gadelman, Kadri, Wilfred Kanga versus the Bruges boys.
Bruges weren't that high up in the thing, were they?
They're second, 69. Second behind USG. Antwerp versus Anderlecht. Nathan Saliba scored pretty well last week, if I recall right. Angulo scored, I think he scored like a 95 last week. Yannick Thoyland's in goal, isn't he? Because Nazawa came off injured last week. Keep an eye on that one.
Yeah.
And then to conclude Belgium, we've got St. Trudens versus Mechelen. Leo Kakubo. Ito scored a good pen, I think I saw last week.
Nice.
Goto, I've not seen too much of him. Wow, they've got a serious little Japanese... look at that, they've literally got a Japanese spine. That's so fun.
Yeah.
Kakubo...
St. Trudens love they love the J-League.
Yeah.
They were the team that signed, if you go way back, they've got first ever season Sorare cards.
Yeah, your Palace boy.
Kamada and Tomiyasu.
Yeah. And Tomiyasu, yeah. Yeah, that's a sneaky one, that one, the Tomiyasu.
St. Trudens loves the J-League.
Oh, no, yeah, they're like...
The J-League loves
they're like, yeah, they're like first dibs, aren't they? They get first dibs on any imports. And then we move over to the Eredivisie. I'm actually on 2 third streaks this weekend, Quinn. I mentioned Challenger. Ooh. But I'm back on a little streak run. I hit 3 streaks last weekend. Ligue 1, but we don't have it this weekend. Only the first streak. And then second in Challenger and Eredivisie. Going for that third one this weekend.
Love that.
So yeah, I do have my a couple of my neck-breader boys out to try and hit that third streak at home to Telstar. I of course have a few PSV lads away to Utrecht as well. Paul Wanner's in, which is quite nice. Obviously, Saibari's left. Salah Adin's left. Mauro Jr. is a little bit dodgy according to the report, so keep an eye on that. Maybe not. Maybe probably not worth the risk.
Veerman and El Karauni heavily linked to January moves. Have you seen that?
Yeah, I have seen El Karauni to West Ham. And then Fenner are in for Veerman, aren't they?
Yeah.
I kind of don't mind that for him because it's not as fast paced as like the Prem. So I think he would actually do okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
You know?
Fenner are one of the best things I've done on Sorare in a long time, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that it's worked out.
Imagine if you didn't do that and you'd have sadly the misery of the Celtic situation right now to contend with. Like, because obviously same, I'm just saying that because they're same, both in Chal, but like, that would just have been brutal. The Century
nice.
Dance owners is owned by Japanese. Interesting.
Kaito Nakamura as well.
Yeah, really? Yeah. Kaito Nakamura before you went to Austria, maybe?
Yeah, I only remember him in Austria.
Yeah, I remember like Lask or something.
Yeah, last that's what I remember.
Recommend going to the
white and yellow.
Alaves. Yeah. Alaves VIP experience. Sorry, Quinny.
Yeah. He's going for it.
Yeah, I love that. Oh, I'm going for it. Sorry. Oh, yeah, because there's the yeah. Veerman Dortmund. Yeah, I don't know. On the 4th streak. Yeah, I'll show you what I've got going on. I'm not like in love with any of my teams actually. There's Excelsior at home, so like, there's a few things to maybe get a little bit excited about, maybe a little Van Gassel defensive stack somewhere. But yeah, PSV being away is not ideal. Volendam plays Sparta. Fucking Joel Drum will probably score 100 again, knowing him. He just plucks out hundreds, mate. It's mad. It is nuts.
Fair.
Yeah, like I'm leaving out like my Feyenoord play 20. I'll show you down here. Like obviously because you only have 4 teams, like I've left out a couple goalies that could easily get a clean sheet. Not easily, but could just surprise me and get a clean sheet. And yeah, it's just tricky. NEC, Ajax, NEC are favourites. I know they're at home.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's huge.
I know.
That is huge. Dahlberg's back. Gluck is starting. Is that maybe something you could bookie advantage? Ajax are probably
Maybe.
on those odds for their form and stuff. But when you see Gluck's playing, they've not had Dahlberg available.
Gott has been pretty good, I think, stats wise, like goals and assists and stuff. Yeah, well, NEC are weird. Like they'll score goals, but they really concede. I think they lost us. I don't know. They had a really weird result a couple of weeks ago, where they like just conceded a couple weird goals, and I don't know. Yeah, this could easily be an Ajax victory, but I think there'll be definitely goals either end. Heracles are at home.
Good luck, NEC. Good luck, NEC. But just saying.
Yeah, for sure. Herm being a favourite at home to home Jizz. I don't know. Yeah, the odds, like a lot of away teams are actually favourites this weekend in Eredivisie, like PSV, Heerenveen. Yeah, I don't know. Again, I've got some players here that sneaks into a couple of teams, but it's just really hard to like pinpoint who actually is going to score. AZ again in a similar vein, away, high win percentage, favourites. They played yesterday at home. Like I think I've played the AZ defensive stack. These two in my best team actually. Penentra scored 100 yesterday with the AA alone, so he's on great form. And then Feyenoord at home to 20, another massive game. Yeah, really big game. 20 have turned a corner though, so I don't think that'll be as easy as Feyenoord would want it to be. And then 2 other of my stacks, Groningen are playing go ahead. It's just like you just can't really catch a break. Honestly, I've got like the whole Groningen stack in one team. I've got the go ahead boys in another with a couple of other sort of players because what's his name is still not back. Briam's like coming off the bench and stuff.
Okay.
Played in the cup midweek. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not confident really because there's just so many teams sort of playing each other. But you never know. Going into Challenger then, we'll start. There's only a couple of sort of leagues playing. So Portugal, obviously Scotland, Turkey.
Do you want to do Scotland now, and then I'll make a move?
Yeah.
What by the time we get through that?
100%.
Rangers Hearts.
Yeah, let's do Rangers Hearts then. Hearts at home, obviously, but Rangers have looked okay recently. Like, let's not sort of give them no praise. I think they've turned somewhat of a corner, right? After
Yeah,
getting
I
rid
really
of
want this game to
Mine.
be a draw. Yeah, really.
I think it could be
I
really
want
good.
this to be a draw. But
No
yeah,
Harry
both teams are in a
Milne
good
for
space.
Hearts.
No Milne.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Basically the same
Tough.
sort of thing they did against Celtic, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Miovski's hit a goal or two. People are telling me to buy Mikey Moore cards as well, which is hilarious.
Conor
And
Barron
yeah,
apparently has been playing pretty well, from all
oh yeah,
accounts. Not amazing, but decent. Liam
Miovski out.
King
Somebody
says,
says,
"Wow,
yeah, Liam King.
Liam King's on it, so I trust him." Gassama, Mikey Moore, Sterling. Of course. That's brutal. No sporting. But yeah, draw there maybe. And you said Motherwell have probably one of the better games this weekend in a home fixture.
That win
Chew
percentage.
Dundee. It's nice.
Yeah, it's chunky.
But no Tawanda for me, so I'm like forwardless in my Motherwell stacks right now, which is a bit brutal. Obviously, the Greek lad's on to play over Hendry, but you just never know. Hendry has started a couple as well, so I wouldn't
We
really
get
be
Charles
risking
Cook.
that.
If he should be a forward.
He is, but he doesn't have in-season cards.
And
He actually doesn't have any.
do
Yeah,
you need an in season for him? If you not got in season Motherwell outfield out, but
I do, but like I'd rather play like Galatas right forwards than
oh sure, of course.
you know what I'm saying. Like
yeah,
it's
you
not
know
like
me.
the end of the world, but like, but like for my super stack, for example, I have Tawanda in season, but I have Welsh Classic, so I couldn't do like I'd need an in season forward basically to complete it. Sadly, but yeah, they're looking pretty good. Yeah, you just Slattery's, Fadingers, Watts, plenty of midfielders to choose from, which is pretty nice.
Yeah, 3 good defenders as well. I'm
Couple
not too
of
sure about the guy
defenders.
John, how he does, but the other 3 do well.
Mate, he's the best one out of all of them.
Oh really? Is he?
I swear. Have a look at his scores. He fucking just pops. Not as consistent as McGinn, but he actually has more peaks.
Okay.
Randomly.
Tremendous.
Andrew
Oh, yeah.
Stamp. Yeah, he's quite punchy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I don't mind that. Yeah, fair enough.
Andrew said, I have the Cook 1 of 1 only card for the Super. As in, like, you have his in-season, Andrew? I thought I had a look. I didn't think I could find any. I could be wrong. I know he has old UPenn cards.
I think Andrew's saying he's only got 1 super rare.
Nah, he doesn't. I know he doesn't.
I have 1 of 1 only card for super.
And there's 3 up for sale for 15 quid, so...
Oh, maybe it is in season then.
Yeah, he could have. Was it Regan? What's his name?
Yeah, that's it.
Like, look, his pictures. Maybe he has like a. So like no in-season cards. He has 12 cards. Maybe he has no. See, unless he has him and it just. Drum in.
What about the unique?
Does he have? Maybe he has the unique. He has the unique. Yeah. But it's classic, obviously.
That's a cool card.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Right back is insane. Yeah, he seems to score really well, that. Big John. And then St. Mirren, decent fixture as well. I know there's...
Yeah, well, they'll be coming high off the cup win at home to Livy,
Really
bottom
high.
of the table. Yeah, that should be good for them.
Yeah,
Should
I
be
like
good
the look
for
of
them.
that.
Home party as well. You know, they'll be at home. Place should be a sellout. They'll have the cup on the pitch and stuff before the game.
Yeah, they'd be buzzing, wouldn't they?
St Mirren's a bit of a banker, isn't it?
Think so, yeah. Dundee United and Hibs, they'll be flying high as well, sadly.
Yeah, Dundee United will, but they played midweek. Hibs didn't. Hibs are higher in the table than Dundee.
Good
Hibs
team.
are like 4th or something. Dundee are like 7th or 8th, maybe. It's quite competitive, actually, the league this year.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't think. I think it'll be quite a similar match to what Dundee United just played with Celtic. I think Hibs will probably do better though with Bowie and Boyle up front. They'll actually finish their chances. And defensively, they're probably not too different to Celtic, really. Hibs at the moment. So, you know, like I can see Hibs winning this 2-1. It could be 2-2 or something. I don't know. But I'm back in McGrath. That's a former club one. We love them on the show.
Ooh,
Got an
yeah.
in-season and a classic going out in
Nice.
different places. Big AA guy, loves his decisive, takes set pieces. And they say former clubs, so it's always going to smash, isn't it?
I like it. And then finally,
Okay,
Best win
Kilmarnock, Falkirk.
percentage. Oh yeah, sorry. Who could forget Kilmarnock, Falkirk?
Hibs are Hibs as well, of course. Of course. Hibs are like the Scottish Spurs in that regard. Like, you Hibsed it is a thing that gets said up here. Hibsed it.
That's class.
It's not Spursy, but it's the closest thing we've got. Sorry, Hibs fans. Scott Bain's the keeper of the weekend.
Oh.
Kettle Welsh has been
Bainiac.
sacked by Kilmarnock. Don't know who's in charge of them, who's taking the team. Falkirk are doing well. And Bainiac's the keeper for the weekend.
I like it. And sorry, finishing now with Celtic Aberdeen. Aberdeen played yesterday, like you mentioned. Celtic played Wednesday. Yeah, do we think these, like we said, I'm not saying Celtic can't go out and win this, but surely 76% is punchy, Quinny.
Yeah, it's home it's home in history, I think, is what has built the odds here for the bookies.
I just like come on, look all, and I'm not like having a go, but like look at these score projections. That can't be right? Like 20, they reckon Armstrong's going to score 24 and Carlson's going to score 20.
Is that AA maybe?
No, it's just projected score. Like,
Yeah,
and high reliability as well. 18. Like, I get maybe the defenders don't score well for, they could just get pumped, but like, come on, that's just not right. They're projecting Nisbet to get 4 big chances missed, basically. He's going to score 16. Mental.
I like McBride's predicted team. I am not sure he will start Scales. I think he'll start Tierney again at left centre back.
Really?
McCowan left mid, Maeda. I don't know. It depends on what he sees as a problem with centre forward. Because if you're moving Maeda there, it's because he doesn't want to play Kenny or Shin or even trying the Gren up there or something like that. And I can understand if he comes there, but I think McCowan and Maeda did a really good shift on the left hand side in terms of what he's asking for them to do, the positions on the pitch they're meant to be in and stuff. And I'd be surprised if he broke that apart, because you're looking to build good connections. That's some of the chat he gives, and just as a coach, you're trying to okay, well that part's now working. Let me move on to another part, and then try and get the right hand side looking like that, and then can you bring it together and then add in the forwards? And so I'm not sure I see Scales starting. I see the rest of this team kind of going the same way, but I think it'll be basically pull Dyson and McCowan and Tierney back the way, a position each, kick Scales out the team, and then
play
Kenny or Shin maybe. I can see him giving somebody a chance. Shin came off the bench. It was pish. Like, honestly, like, think about the worst player we played with at Anfield. They had a better cross on them than Shin did in the Dundee United game, honestly. Like, it was wild. Tried to cross it and almost like kicked it over his head backwards and out the stadium. Like, had a good shot. You can tell he's got power. He smashed a really powerful shot. He's got pace. He's got a bit of strength, but it doesn't look like a player. And 3 managers have looked at him now and gave him a track. So hard to see it be Shin.
He's been playing in the 21, hasn't he? Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah. No, he's been playing in the B team a wee bit to get some minutes and stuff. I can see Kenny scored some goals. Kenny played under O'Neill. Kenny also got dropped under O'Neill. I can see Kenny starting. And maybe this is like Scales will come on for Tierney later. That happened midweek as well. Tierney won't play 90. We all know that. So, yeah, that's how I see it.
I was thinking Scales ex-club though, right?
Scales ex-club, yeah. We do need a bit of height in the team maybe as well. Maybe that's part of it, because without Scales starting, when we were defending set pieces against Dundee United, it was clear that we didn't have the same sort of like height to attack the ball in the air. So it could happen. I'm not totally pooing on it, but I think McCowan, Maeda, you'll want to keep that the way it was, personally.
What do you think on the 70 here? Has McBride maybe got an inkling that something changes, or?
I think you just need to put it out there at this point. Like, he is like old and he isn't doing bad, but a younger goalkeeper is more agile, has quicker reflexes, etc. There's just undeniable facts of there's not like he's cost us anything, but you are at the point now where you're like, would a younger guy just be doing better? Like, would they just catch?
What is he offering necessarily? Like other than like experience and he might be loud on the. I don't know, but mate, the goal in the final, mind, I think he got to come out and like catch or do something. You know, the header, like.
and he hasn't been perfect, even on his line in that way. So I think it's just it's a quiet murmur that's kind of going around. I did kind of say, like, if you're Nancy, it's a big personality to drop, so it's probably quite low down on the priority list.
It's risky. It's too risky for Nancy, I think that.
But I think he'll want to get a look at Sinisalo because he'll be thinking, I need a keeper in the summer, like regardless.
He likes young keep, like he loves Sholter, Columbus and stuff like.
He's used to handling two keepers, and like giving Shota and when it was him and Room and I forget the other goalkeepers they had, but I know there's international duty in MLS because of how they play in the calendar or whatever, but he's used to managing two keepers, so it's very easy to imagine that he'll give Sinisalo, you're going to get 4 games, pal, or you're going to play this week. He could set that up. I've not played Sinisalo anywhere myself, but I think McBride's just kind of mindful of that.
Yeah, I get it. I definitely get that. But yeah, if you
Aberdeen score 1 or 2. But I think, I've got like maybe 3-4 minutes. I think Aberdeen score 1 in this, maybe 2 if they really get their tails up. But I really think Nancy gets a win here. I think it's not that I believe, right? But it's really that I can't imagine us losing a 5th game. I really just can't. And it's not like we're not seeing...
It was hard to imagine losing 3 though, wasn't it? That's the issue, right? Like,
yeah.
In a way.
I'm totally compromised in that way. I'm probably not being of sound body and mind, but I just can't. I can't imagine being at the final whistle and Celtic have lost. Like, I just can't fathom it at this point.
No, I get it. I get it. I mean,
lots of rumours of bust-ups and stuff like that in the training ground, really? And maybe he's ruffled some feathers with some of the staff the wrong way and whatever. I get all that, but I don't know. Because you've seen the little moments of it looking like it could work.
Yeah.
And if we just fucking hit the back of the net, man, things would be so much different. And I've been to see Celtic Aberdeen, I don't know how many times in my life, but I'm going to say at least half of those times has been in December. And when we play Aberdeen in December, I've always get a smile on my face. And even as I talk about it, I've got memories of me and my mates getting a ticket to go see Celtic Aberdeen and then maybe going to the pub afterwards, maybe a wee bit of like Christmas shopping, all that kind of caper, maybe in between times. So I've also got I'm kind of also poisoned to the fact that I think of playing Aberdeen at home in December is normally a good thing. Like we normally like beat them 6-0 and then it's like, oh, brilliant, let's go get pushed and go do some Christmas.
The glory days.
So I'm definitely not of balance here, but that's just my POV.
No, I know. Magnum says no Celtic manager's ever lost his first 3 games until now. I think that is actually factually incorrect, Quinny. I would say that I'm pretty sure it's 47 years since they lost 4 in a row, right? Is that correct?
Yeah.
45 years?
It wouldn't have been somebody's first 4 games though.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
So like whoever lost 4 games in a row last time,
they'd
have probably been the manager for a year or 6 months.
Got you. Just a stretch. Yeah.
It says first 4, like first 4 off the bout.
Is that right though? No one's ever lost his first 3?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think I think 3. People said no Celtic managers ever lost 2 before, and that was wrong. And I think the answer was 3, maybe.
Got you. Because I remember, pulling us up on that last week. I'm sure it was.
Yeah, the stats have been funny with it. People keep saying picking different ones and stuff.
So sorry, Magnum. I think you maybe are correct there then. Porto away to Alversa. And then Benfica play Monday, I think it is, against Famalicão.
Yeah, Monday. I'm going to run. I'll be back in maybe 5, okay?
Yeah. No
maybe
worries.
10. Oh, no. Well, the bell goes in 9 minutes, so I'll probably be back in 15, okay?
No worries.
Wish me luck. See you soon, guys.
All the best, mate. Jorge said, would you play a strong lineup in Rare Champion to promote to D2, or would you play a decent lineup and play the highest scoring players in All-Star? What All-Star division are you in, Jorge? You're leaving that one out, right? Look out for Mora, was subbed injured last night for a whole 6 games in a row. Yeah, there might be a bit of rotational worries maybe in the Porto camp. Braga away to Estoril. Pau Victor, Horta, Zalazar, all the sort of usual names. Lagerbielke's been insane recently, hasn't he? Absolutely crazy. Quite happy to skip the rest of that. And then it's Turkey, isn't it? And then we'll get into a bit of contenders. Like, nothing's happening, right? Bundes 2, Switzerland, Croatia. there's not many leagues playing, I don't think. There might be a few more than that. I don't know why I bothered going on to that one first. Let's just do the main ones. Fenner away, 70% win percentage. Asensio's on. Talisca's on. Wow. John Duran. This is Quinny heaven, isn't it? Jesus, this is perfect. Percentages. Not to say they're definitely going to play, but nice to see a little bit of certainty there. And then Besiktas at home, 60% on. To Ritterspor, Rashika, Kotchu in the 10. Cherney, okay. Thiago Diallo. Has he been playing, lads? Anyone? Kamplat plays well. Samtai special. And then Trabzonspor away, 50% on to win. Who have we got? Here? Felipe Augusto, Zubkov, Peshauri, my boy, is on to score 100. Can't wait to not play him. Gutas plays for these. Sekou Koita. Onana, of course. And then Gala at home with the highest win percentage, 84%, 2.6 XG. Yeah, look at... Oh, wow. Oh, what's happened to... Oh, Osherman's obviously at AFCON, isn't he? Of course. So, yeah, Cardi comes in. That could be a nice little quick play. Cardi. I'm sure his L15 is pretty low. Casillas a bit... he's got a weird injury, hasn't he, I think, the keeper. So, Gunavec, or whatever his name is. Guvnek, I don't know. He'll be in goal there. Gaziantep, I'll just quickly brush over these. Barrero and Sudakov get injured also. Oh, did they really? Okay, so you're in D1 with two teams. Yeah, I'd probably go with your D1 personally and just play your best players in D1 All-Star. Like, whether that's, a mix of champ and challenger guys. Give yourself the highest sort of chance of, or highest division of maybe, popping. Okay, so as far as contender goes, I think Mikey said we have Varazdin and Istra lineups out already, so that could be quite fun. But Rijeka are at home to Gorica. Rijeka played last night. I think Zlomasic scored like 100 or something, or 90 odd. This is the Varazdin Istra. These lineups are out apparently, so I don't know whether this is the actual. Yeah, we'll be live before the deadline. For the old quick play, Osijek versus Slaven. Osijek slight favourites, but not by a ton. And then Zagreb at home to Lokomotiva Zagreb. Oh, that's obviously a derby. If anyone wants to buy my super rare Sergi Dominguez in season, winter edition, he's up for sale if anyone fancies it. Little plug there. If anyone needs a defender for this weekend's contender lineups. Dion Bello up front, Hoxha, okay. Benacer, I guess, is at AFCON, isn't he? And then Hadjik. Oh, Hadjik have a good game against Vukovar. 79 win percentage. Ike Almeida, Rebic, Michel Sego, love that. Hugo Guillamon. I love this little Spanish connection thing going on in Croatia. Gahey away to Leeds or Tielemans at home. You probably have to go Leeds. Gahey, Magnum, if I'm being honest. The move in 14. Should I risk Ward with Welsh? If you don't have any, if you don't have McGinn or the right back or whatever, then yeah, probably play Welsh. But if you have one of those two, I wouldn't risk it if you have McGinn or the right back, basically. Bundes 2. Bundes 2. What's that? Nuremberg, Hanover. I actually crafted this guy, Ime Ocon. I think it was him. On Tuesday, so as a winter edition, so that might be a nice little winter card if he actually plays. Hertha at home to Beerfield. Joel Felix, Marvin Melham, Cuisance, Reese. Yeah, that's the team, isn't it? Hertha probably the play this weekend so far. Bochum versus Carl Shooter. Don't know what's happened to Van Izek. Rocco Simic probably playing with him is not doing him any favours. The Bochum boys, Braunschweig versus Schalke. Keenan Karaman, Musa Silla. Then we'll go over to we'll do the champion, English Championship after this as well. Munster versus Ellsberg. Kaiserslautern. Oh, I forgot Holstein Kiel. I'll go back now. Kaiserslautern versus Magdeburg. Barris Atik or Attic. Go back to do Holstein Kiel. This is John Tolkien's team, isn't it? Dynamo Dresden, sorry. David Zek, yeah. Loves a pen, doesn't he? Big Zek. And then Dusseldorf versus Firth. Dusseldorf, big favourites as well, 53%. Jasper Darland. Hagota. Green, probably goals, isn't it? Probably goals in that. And then Paderborn Darmstadt. 46 win percentage. I need to make sure to put all my Moroccan players in lineups. I can't forget that because they're showing zero. Well, they were showing 0 last time I checked on Sorare. No worries at all at the moment. Keep or sell Troy Parrott. I don't know the situation. Sorry, I don't know your gallery. I don't know anything. I can't really help you there, mate. So sadly, we'll do championship, and then if there's any requests that we haven't done, we'll do a quick little run through those. But yeah, Swansea Wrexham. Oh, the Welsh derby without the capital city boys. The poor man's Welsh derby, coming from a Cardiff fan who are in League One. The irony. Interesting stuff. Bristol City, Middlesbrough. Luke Ayling on a 60. Scott Twine, probably wrap a free kick into the top corner. Ross McCrory. Blackburn Rovers, Millwall. Toddy Campwell. Not surfing anymore these days, is he? Big Todd. Feels like he had his time in the sun. In the old Prem. Hull City versus West Brom. The Saints versus Coventry. Coventry are flying, aren't they? And the Frankie. To be fair, Southampton have turned a bit of a corner, I think. QPR versus Leicester. Lots of 80% going around, which I'm not going to argue with, but it's nice to see the predictors with a bit of certainty. Derby, Portsmouth. Rian Brewster, Berreton Diaz, and Adjaman. Adjaman scored a couple of goals, hasn't he? Charlotte FC striker. Bobby Clark's in there. Ooh. Has Bobby Clark been playing well? I haven't kept an eye on that one. Charlton Athletic versus Oxford. And then Watford Stoke. The fake Saints, yeah. They don't compete with the Scottish Saints, do they? Loser Mr. Pendany, I think. I've actually got this kid's his rookie card from Montpellier last year. He's obviously at Watford now, and he's been scoring a few goals, to be fair. I've not actually got to watch him play, but his Sorare scores are quite interesting. He's like 18, 19. He's not old at all. Preston Norwich. And then we end on... No, we don't. We go Ipswich, Chef Wed, Nunez, Philogene, Igeli, like it. Leaf Davis. And then we end on Chef U. Yeah, any little requests that we haven't done, lads, just let me know and I'll go through them quickly. Is Shaq on to play for the Basel boys? Big Shaq, there he is. Benny Traore 60%. A Jetty 60 as well. Trent, what's happening, bro? I got Clark and Adjaman in my contender to deal with no League 2. I love that. How is Clark playing, Ricoman? I mean, I guess I could look on here. But yeah, I've got a bit of deadline drama to contend with. What are we doing with Pedri, lads? Is Pedri... Okay, he got a nice score last game. Wow, he's been playing for that long. Like, yeah, doesn't look like he's had much of an impact. What was I going to say? Yeah, I need to do the Moroccan stuff because I know I have a few players that I've left out. So it'd be like under 23 and All-Star mainly, wouldn't it, that I need to worry about? Yeah, so like here. So I've got Saladin and yeah. I'm just thinking, are they coming up with zeros still? Where's Neil? There he is, yeah. So he shows a 0, even though it shows 2 games, but obviously he's only playing in the African Cup game. Oh, do I risk Pedri? It's the big question. Do I risk Pedri? Oh yeah, so his odds have changed, Pedri. So yeah, I'm gonna bring Pedri out of my main team. Bring Bischoff down there. And then I'm gonna play Salah-Ad-Din. Yeah, I'll do that. Derby is missing Carlton Morris. Pedri has to... Trent, I notice you have the Pedri I want to go with my Yamal. You have the 1 of 10 Pedri of like, I don't know, of like the first year Yamal started playing. And I definitely need that off you. So I'm going to come call him very soon once I get the money. I definitely want that Pedri card to help with, obviously it's Pedri, but it helps the collection bonus of Yamal and stuff. And yeah, it'd be a really nice card to get. I'm just thinking, where else can I fit in my other Salah-Ad-Din? Yeah, I'm playing the Mamana guy here. Right, let's go. Yeah, let's go my second Salah in here. And then I'm just thinking, do I play Al? Rocco Rita's in a tough game. Really tough game. But that means I'm not playing Pedri anywhere. I guess he's 50-50, isn't he, Pet? Yeah. How is my Oviedo boys looking? Calvo's still at 70. Okay, and then for All-Star, Trent's always here. Well, it's got to be a good deal though, Trent. Can't be pulling my pants down. But yeah, we know he's a very expensive player. Okay, next I need to do. Do I do my limited teams first, or I'll do my Real Stars first? Okay, I'm gonna try and avoid picking the in-season keepers because I'm gonna play them in like limited comps basically. Right, let's go Costa. Anyone want to buy my Marcos Senesi for a reasonable price? He's up for sale, lads. If anyone fancies him, another little pluggeroonie. Who we going? Clinton Mata had a decent game, didn't he, in AFCON? Nicky Devlin. Not looking great. Really, is it? Let's just go Manning. But then if I'm going Manning, I might as well just play... I don't know. Bazunu's just terrible now. I'll keep Costa in. El Karani. Ooh, Aliesh is back on to play. Harold Wilson. Let's go. The Lord. Magni. So yeah, there's Saibari who's on to play. Let's go Saibari. I used Neil, didn't I? Oh, I've got Tadic. I didn't know he was kicking. That's fun. And Haspo. 22 minutes, not long left. You want your first pawn. I only have one pawn. I don't have multiple pawn. Yeah, Trent is a very good trader. I'll give him that. I will give him that. Good afternoon, mate. Have you by any chance checked Benfica? Yeah. Yes, Saibari, that's the problem. They're showing the odds of like the PSV Saibari when they should be showing the Moroccan version, basically. That's why it's showing 0. Okay, let's go with... Let's just play the Mannins. Let's just get him out the way. Mannins. No, I can't go double Mannin. I wish I could go double Mannin. Masulu. There's Harold. We'll get a little spicy Southampton stack going on. Enzo. Anyone want to buy an Ericsson as well for a Bundesliga lineup, lads? I'll be open to offers on him as well. I'm not playing Bundesliga, so quite happy to see him depart the club. Linson, let's go Hoxha. We got to play Harry now, haven't we? Captain him as well. Sorry. Would you start True Fair or Clive as the extra? Ooh, you got a fancy Clive, haven't you? To maybe get if he's definitely on to play. Think you maybe I don't know. Actually, honestly, that's tough. Maybe you go True Fair. Actually, yeah, I think I'd go True Fair. Yeah, just about. I can't go Manning again, can I? He's just gonna end up killing me. Let's just go Rente. Galesic, that'll work. Tony Fruk, that works. Ericsson. Linson. Let's just put Cherry in there as well with him. Cherry. So that could be all the All-Stars done. I need to do All-Star Super Rare. So we've got Layson, De Graaf, Andrev. I've got Pirard as well. Let's go Layson. Lyson maybe. Ooh, Nico used to play for Fulham. That could be a little ex-club situation there. It's got to be Tadic, hasn't it? It's got to be the Deuce. Monday night, though. Don't know whether I can wait, but I probably have to, don't I? And then George Campbell. Pedro Diaz. It's got to be Heynen, really. Heynen or Cucho, I guess, or Timber. Probably Timber.
And we're back.
That was quick, man. I'll give you that.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
Oh. Every time I show up at the gates, particularly if it's a Friday or something, I get roped into all the play dates. So it's like half the school in the house now. Wow. And my bloody front door broke yesterday, like the handle thing. Totally, yeah. So, getting into the house today and yesterday's been an absolute nightmare. Jesus. I've got obviously you've been in the house, I think, so you might remember. You remember, but my windows are really big on the side the door's at, so basically open it like a door. So we're climbing in and out the bloody window. It's a nightmare.
Yeah, that sounds not ideal to say the least.
Got the French doors on the other side, but it's like you can't, and you can use that walkway, but we've kind of backed it up with barbecues and bikes and stuff. So it's like I kind of need to go out and clear that, and then we could just use the other door. But I'm too, I don't want to say lazy, but the weather's not nice. Maybe scared is the word.
Scared.
I don't know. Blousing it. I've got some teams to pop up in case any can help me firefight, because I've been kind of all over the place. So these are my Prem teams I'm going to line up. I've got all of them back in at Division 3. How good am I? How good am I? Sunderland City, can I sandwich stack here with Gibbs White? We 6% on the go. I chose Gibbs White over Anderson to bring the L15 cap thing down. So it's kind of cap focused, you could say.
Nice.
There are two teams I'm not too worried about. Sociedad everywhere and anywhere. Zakarian might start.
Ooh, wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, so maybe 3 teams of fun. We've got a 4th team of jabronis. Just see how they go. So Sociedad wake up finally. And yeah, with the Bundesliga one, Julian Brandt wasn't on Sorare Insight, but when I look at the German papers, they fancy Brandt. So I don't know what to do with that. I think Brandt against Gladbach is good. The alternative is Rieder, who will definitely play against Bremen.
It feels fine.
Yeah, I might just go with that for safety. And then I'm going Asllani over Kramaric. I'm keeping the Kramaric loose for quick play in case I want that.
Yeah.
And then this is Challenger. So I'm going for streak number 4, Harry. I need 460 points.
Punchy.
Team 1 is all-in season Fenerbahce, but with Sane up front.
Ooh, you're mixing... that could be as bad as Celtic Rangers mix.
It is, but I don't care about it. Look at the next team, Galatasaray. And then I've got... Harry, I got a classic Trubin back.
No.
The classic Trubin.
When did that happen?
Like Wednesday or something, I think.
Oh,
I had like streak money, and I was just nosing about. And one was floor price. There's only 33 of these things. I was like, gimme.
That is beautiful, you know?
Yeah. In season, Trubin would have been better, but there wasn't even much of a price difference. But
I didn't think there would be, yeah.
I just wanted that, to be honest with you.
That's
but Icardi's in the team. Osman's away, so he's up front with my newly won Davison Sanchez. And on the other side of that, I've got Froholt and Borja Stein. So 3 smash fixtures on the matchups tab we had earlier. I can hear you.
Yeah, I love
think.
that.
I think the stream's kind of glitching. No, it's back now.
Yeah,
there we go.
I think we're glitching, aren't we?
And then the third team, I've got double attack for Fenerbahce, Tierney, Ederson, and McGrath. So I'm hopeful one of these teams can hit 460. I've got a 4th rare team, which is all Celtic, and I'm not really going to hold my breath on that. You guys, the Sorare side guy gave me the fear on Sudakov, so I've put him into my top limited team with Braga and the Motherwell guys I've got.
Yeah.
And then I've got Celtic dregs and whatnot filling out the back. You're not doing the Sociedad comp? I didn't even really look at it, to be honest with you. What would you actually get for it? Sociedad. What do you win? But what's the match? VIP 9th of May.
It's pretty interesting.
That is pretty interesting. 133 people are in. Yeah, I'll probably shade it. Interesting, but so yeah, I think I'm nervous on a little bit of this. The Porto stuff. Porto are a weird team for rotations and stuff, so I just get nerves around all of them. And Benfica, I'd love to play Sudakov, but again, I'm just a wee bit nervous at this injury thing. So yeah, I'm sure there's going to be a mistake here somewhere, but 460. What do you think, guys? Have I got the beans to do it?
Yeah, you've got the you've got the fixtures. Like, I don't think it's out of the realm.
I hope so. I've got a feeling this Sudakov and Limited is going to bite me in the arse, but
no. Someone said Sudakov got injured or something, or there was a couple of weird little injuries midweek with the Benfica boys. So no, I don't know. I think you'll be okay.
I'm just going to check him on flash scores. Sudakov. I would like to play him over Froholt. I don't think Froholt's that peaky. Yeah, he played 36. I didn't think he played it at all, actually. I thought he got rested. He got an assist and came off. Oh, yeah, I think I will shade that the way I've done it. That's fine. I feel better about that now. Here's one for you. McGrath or Froholt? Both away.
I think it's McGrath, isn't it? Takes sets and stuff, like, or at least takes pens, isn't he? Yeah, I think I'm saying McGrath. Personally.
Yeah, I could maybe see that too. The thing with Froholtz, he's always been like nailed in that Porto team, but he looks nailed again. But he's just not mad, scory. Like he's all right. First away to 9th. I suppose I'm probably just overthinking it. But yeah, I've got a feeling there's one wee decision I need to make for that to fix it, but I can't quite see it. In Champ, I've got all D2s. No, I've got 3 D2s and a D3. I've got a full Sociedad team together. And then I've got 2 kind of best of the rest efforts. I've got my 3 City boys, Bernie, Josko, and Cherky, with Rafi, Amiri, Bukieli, and Oblak to be my best effort. Second best effort's not too bad either. Got Soboslai in there right enough. And the last team, I've just kind of thrown it together a wee bit with odds and sods. Yeah, I'm not really too bored about that. And then All-Star, as we mentioned before, they're all in D2. I've got 2 full Celtic stacks. And I've got a kind of 2 other ones that are kind of best of the rest. This is the one I picked first. So I went with Bain, Danulic, Lager Bielke, Shaqiri, Enzo Baranachea, Ayase Ueda, and then the last man, João Cancelo, who's playing in Blue X game or something.
Feels punchy.
Yeah, so 2 Celtic stacks of that, and then the other one that's got like a Guerd in it, Caicedo, McGrath, Zubimendi, Gasarowski, just some big AA players potentially. And then I've managed to get 3 giveaway teams out this week, losing a lot of goalkeepers with a lot of leagues going away at the moment. We've got a Celtic bad batch squad, which is quite cool. This Brandt, I might just leave him there actually, but Wanazek is in limited. He's just been kind of shit recently, not a good fixture. And that's where he finds himself for me. So yeah, it's mainly these challenger ones. Any insight, any thoughts and feelings from you guys at home? Feel free to share them. But I'm twisting here. I need to hit this streak, big time.
Nobody wants to buy my Sergio Dominguez off me, Quinny. My super rare.
Yeah, just need to wait for a wee promo to come along. Or I suppose he's a nice guy, so the promo's now, isn't it?
Do I ice him up this weekend, or do I?
Oh, he could be a good quick play. That's a good game. That's like a derby as well.
It is nice. I just don't know if I'll have the. It could be part of like a streak 2 or 3, couldn't it?
Yeah. We're a locomotive in the league.
I don't think they're flying. Yeah, 8th.
Yeah, that's a derby. Like they care about that game.
Yeah, I kind of like it.
I'd use them somewhere. Somehow. Anyway.
No. Wait, is it like you wouldn't quick play him?
I'd use him anywhere. Quick player in a team or whatever.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, you'll definitely get somewhere. Can I play a second under... Yeah, I could. Racing.
Under 23 super flying high.
Yeah, second team, but maybe Franjo off the bench then.
Well done, Reese, on the run out of Vega. Not a good game this weekend for him, right enough, but handy card. Maybe good for quick play, depending what his L15 is. I don't know. Oh, arena and up already, Harry. You just scope what you've got.
Yeah, I want to scope my... Okay, Nozawa's changed to 60% now, if anyone has Nozawa.
Welsh.
Oh, yeah, what do I do about Welsh? I've got Otamendi in for Welsh. Would you switch that?
I think Otamendi's got a great game as well.
Well, it's for Militao, isn't it? They're okay.
At home. That'd be good for Otamendi, but,
It should be good.
Clearances, duels, passes,
Oh, Tom Kearney's on. Just thinking, can I do something in Arena?
Are you not doing the Bundy? We've done the Bundy. We did Champ at the beginning of the show. If you're looking for that, Daniel, we did the Champ Leagues at the beginning because I had to go to do the school run just now. We mixed up the order today. Sorry about that. Oh, looking good, Harry. You're locking it in. Almeida's got a nice fixture. I like that.
I don't know why I'm doing that because they both play tonight, so I should just wait, but I'm just an idiot. So
You don't get late entry, but do you? With
Nah, you do now, as long as there's like 50 teams playing.
okay.
But there might not be, so yeah, there is, isn't there? So yeah, it will be open, but I should just wait. Yeah, Pedri's a bit dodgy. Pedri is dodgy.
Dodgeballs. Why is your essence green in the corner?
I don't know.
Mine's is red. Because I think I've set it to like rare. Is that all your essence maybe?
Yeah, that's definitely all.
Is it? Mine just shows rare.
It's not clicking. Yeah, that's definitely all. I'm gonna play Pedri. I was gonna play him in my second La Liga lineup just in case sort of situation, but it looks like we've been duped.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
I mean, I can. It's late deadline, I think. So.
Oh yeah, for the champ stuff, of course.
Yeah.
Fucking Celtic, by the way. Just looking at these cards, I'm like, all my Celtic stuff is in like limited. It's just crazy.
You just know they're gonna win like 4-0 or something.
I don't care. If that was to happen, I would not care. Like missing out on scores. But the only time ever I wouldn't care about missing out on scores.
Yeah.
Aye. Oh. I think Sorare did an announcement where you can't really take your essence to next year, Harry. They nerf it, don't they? Or they're going to...
Yeah.
I didn't even fully read the announcement, actually. I never got around to it, but you can't really hang on for too long. Isn't that right?
I mean, no, it just gets like condensed, basically, I think. So, like, the most you can turn over is 150,000, and that would turn into 15,000. But yeah, like if you, I can't remember all that, like it like scales. Like if you have 1,000 essence, that turns into like I don't know 500 or whatever. Like it's not a 1-to-1, put it that way. But yeah, CT. I mean, if you don't play Super Rare, you're probably better off just fucking just ripping it on you and hoping it's a decent card and you sell it this season, type of thing, right? Like, yeah, I don't know, because you're not 1,000 essence right now in Super Rare. I don't think get you 1,000 essence in the new game. Like in 27.
Yeah, you need to pull even more.
Oh, he has 3 Super Rare team. Oh well, if you have Super Rare team, surely you would rip, no? Like to improve. Anyway, I'm not saying the card will be an improvement on what you have, but I don't know. I think I'm ripping personally.
Yeah.
You can take it as long as... Yeah, what, do they give you a 1-to-1, do they, Charles? Like if you have 1,000 essence, you can take 1,000 into the new game?
We'll need to look at the announcement. I didn't even read it. I just heard people talking about it. May even been you and Laird, maybe, or yeah. I didn't even hear the full thing about it, but yeah, I need to read up.
Yeah, same.
Oh, Kubarsi.
Just put Pedri in. Oh, Captain Pedri, whatever. Just in case he plays.
Yeah, sure.
With big Soria.
Should we get clues? Sorare CT4. Let's go for it, man.
Yeah, I feel like all roads lead to okay.
So 5k is your kind of what you want is your carryover balance, kind of.
Yeah, basically.
Get your last 4,000, 5,000 and just sit on it. Will you do MLS next year?
I don't know. I mean, I have some decent classics, so I might try out Rare maybe. But it just depends. Yeah, depends on how things look and the game. They said they're gonna put like maybe more into streaks and stuff, which I don't know. I don't know how amazing that sounds. Not that MLS leaderboards were ever that great, actually. As far as the cash on the leaderboards, but no, I'm sure I'll have a little tinkle. But
Got a great question here from Daniel. What do you think is the best tournament to win money with limiteds? I personally think the Bundesliga is probably the one where streaks and leaderboard are kind of open to anything.
Yeah, But you're gonna need like not you don't need the best cards, but like it helps.
Yeah,
is
you
the
need kind of
issue.
like the main guy on a couple of teams, like a Grifo
Mhm.
or a, you need some of those characters in the Mittelstadt or whatever. You need one or two of those capers. But
100%.
I don't think you need Bayern. I think Challenger. I would probably. I really enjoy Challenger this year. I love the teams I'm kind of playing around with, the players that are there. So that's my POV. I'd say Bundesliga or Challenger personally.
I really like Challenger as well. Yeah, I'd attest to that as well for sure. But you need. I don't know what your situation, but you need like you probably need to do a bit more digging because Challenger obviously operates on multiple leagues, right? Like it's just sort of it's easier to get sort of value, but it's also harder to. It takes more time to find that value, right? Because there's just so many players, so many leagues and stuff. Bundesliga is quite concentrated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. If there's there was so many times last year, like this season, I guess MLS, where I just got stung with so many DMPs. It's just like you wait all weekend, the games are on in the night, and then it's like I couldn't even enjoy them. Like it was just kind of brutal. So yeah, if
Yeah.
there's something, yeah, Ian, I'm pretty happy to keep Calvo in. I mean, he's the most nailed outside of the right back on Football Fantasy. Um, I think I'm gonna just risk it for a Chucky Bicky.
Onion here with some alpha of his own. I could echo everything he says here quite easily.
Yeah, I agree with the La Liga stuff. I'd add Mbappe into that, but yeah. And yeah, Prem is very hard for streaks. Yeah, I wouldn't say you need Bayern, but makes life a lot easier. But there is other scorers, obviously, right? Like Leipzig's
It's
and
not even Bayern. It's
Leverkusen's.
like Kane and Elise, really, isn't it?
Kind of, yeah.
This is the Bayern who really cares about them.
Mhm.
Like SO5 wise, nobody special.
Right.
Your Bundesliga lineup. So I can show you. I've only got one, so I've tried to build my Bundesliga out of my champ classic cards, like pulling essence and crafting a lot of them. Or if I've crafted a card, like I crafted a Monaco goalkeeper, the backup keeper, and I traded him for this Bundesliga KI, for example. So this is my Bundesliga team. Classic Rom. I won Lukeba. Aslani, I think I bought, I can't remember how all this went, but I've crafted a bunch of them. Branton, whatever. That's my team.
Quinny, interesting. The Oviedo manager got sacked after the Sevilla game.
And how did you not know that?
I mean, I don't watch these games of football.
Oh,
I don't.
Harry.
Why would I know the Oviedo?
Oh, you should. Come on, Harry. You should.
Why would I?
You should be algorithmed up for Oviedo. You should be getting fired all of their
I don't
press stuff.
follow anything Oviedo. All I know is Ascandel's the best keeper in the league, and I don't need Twitter to tell me that. Sadly.
Fair enough.
But honestly, I wouldn't. That says this is their third manager of the season, so they've had another sacking, 2 seconds.
Wow. Who's in charge now? Do we know?
Couldn't tell. Well, it doesn't really say here. So that would kind of make sense why Calvo isn't like not nailed, but like on here. Yeah, but like, I've got 3 hours, so it's not the end of the world. But
Oh, we're in the deadline now for everything else.
yeah,
Exactly. Charlie's nailed it here. If you're not getting Oviedo tweets, Harry, you're not playing Sorare properly.
but the problem is like the pressure's off now. Like I'm in profit in La Liga, so like it's just what I'm saying. Like
Exactly.
I
So
know
you
I'm
should be now in full glory mode, doing a
But,
victory
like, I
lap.
know I'm playing it. Like I don't have an alternative. What's his name? Do I, Ascandel? Like he plays, and then it's like
guys, you need to know who the defenders, Harry. What be your headache?
I do. Well, but like I have Maffeo Mingueza. I know that I'm not playing him this week, but like it's not like I'm only reliant on Oviedo defense. But hopefully he favors Calvo. But there's no way of knowing that. Like yeah. Well, the thing is, I haven't had to worry about it because Costas has played every single game.
Yeah.
I'm
just so surprised you don't get Oviedo stuff all over your Twitter.
Literally don't get anything.
The team news or what the wee local journals say about stuff, or don't get none of that. That's crazy. I get that for all the teams that I have cards for.
I've turned into lead. I don't watch football. Don't watch any games other than some Prem games that are on. But like, it's quite hard to watch them out here. Like
Stateside's different for sure. Time zone.
Yeah, like I don't watch football. I don't have time to watch football games. Like I watch some of the Prem games in the morning, like Saturday morning, at 10. 3 p.m s. But yeah, like I watch. To be fair, I do watch the midweek Champions League games. Like those are on quite nice. Recommend. I don't think anyone. I know they've had 2 managerial sacks. It's not even 1. Apparently they've had 2.
Apparently, he says.
Well, apparently, yeah. That's the thing. Don't you think this is actually incredible? The fact that I've done this without knowing. Yeah, you got to think of it that way, right?
Okay.
Flip it. You go. I don't follow the news. I don't even. I've not watched them all season. Just show me their Sorare scores, and that's all that matters. Sadly, I'm turning into a bit of a laird here, but I've watched all the football. Football doesn't change, and sadly we just need to go off their Sorare scores, and yeah. Like, do I need to watch Danny Calvo play football? It's not gonna change my life in any way. Yeah, Ian's right there. That I was deep in the weeds at one point.
Tony Fruit's been getting a lot of good links in the last week or two. Think he's good.
Yeah.
Think he's a real deal.
Arsenal.
Think he can step up. Yeah. Do you think he can step up?
Yeah, he is sharp, but he's not going to play at Arsenal. It's just one of them where he might go on loan, but he is really good. He's a wicked finisher. Oh, lad, come on now.
He's totally thrown you overboard here.
Come on, this is unbelievable. I know, the saying is true. There's no friends in football. I'll tell you that now.
News about Ange?
Ange news. Back to Celtic.
Nah, I doubt it.
Eddie, I will agree with you there with the J League stuff. Because I could watch J League on my phone. What's happened? Of course he is. Shock, I call it. Of course he is.
Don't do this to me, Indy. Don't do this to me.
Indy's the man as well, isn't
he? He was a joke account for a long time. I started following him and everyone told me, he's a joke account. And I kind of paid attention and a lot of his stuff was quite iffy. But see, over the last year, he's definitely got scoops. I've seen him call stuff before everyone, 3 or 4 times. Nothing mad, but he's good for retweeting the shit he gets right. He is quite good for that. Leeds United also sounding him out. He would probably work quite well at Leeds. I think the same reason it might have worked at Forest, it could work at Leeds. The reason it worked at Celtic is Ange got the size of the club. And that's a big thing for getting those types of fans of those clubs bought in. So I can see Leeds working.
He's like a baby Bielsa, isn't he?
Yeah, he's that kind of guy where he's big on vibes and the soul of the club and the working man's game and score some goals and send people home happy kind of vibe,
I don't know if you've seen the interview with Gary Neville and Mickey van der Ven in his house. He did it on
I've heard about it. I've not seen it yet. He throws Ange under the bus, I think.
Well, no, all happened was before the whilst they were in the Europa League run, what's his name? Romero and Mickey van der Ven basically went to see him and said, mate, we need to be a bit more defensive. If we want to actually win this trophy, we can't just keep being gung ho. And he agreed. He said, yeah, no, that's fine. But he's you guys need to give the instructions on the field. But it wasn't so much I won't do it. He says in the thing, if you watch the whole thing, he says Ange mentions in meetings that we need to be a bit more defensive. It wasn't go out on the field and you two are the reason why we're going to be more defensive. You have to tell every single player. It's not on. He didn't say it ain't on me. He did say Ange would say in meetings reiterate that we do need to be a bit more defensive and be in a low block sometimes and see games out. And he said it worked. Obviously they ended up winning it and stuff. There was a game, they were 1-0 up away to Frankfurt or something. They were we have to just dig in. We can't be, both fullbacks bombing on and everything, that Ange is all about in that specific scenario. So, but he said he loved Ange. He said he was the first person, he signed him effectively. But he said he was the first person whilst he got to Tottenham, he spoke to face to, he was the first real life person when he got to Tottenham. That he got to chat with and stuff. He just said he's just one of those guys that if you're in a room and he's speaking to you, you just the atmosphere, the energy is just real. Everything about it is camaraderie and team chemistry. He just said it was you go to war for him basically. From his words. So I thought he spoke. Yeah, he didn't throw. I don't think I know there was a few Twitter accounts saying he threw him under the bus. I can see why that clip isolated could maybe sound like that, but if you watch the whole thing, he said like we spoke about it in meetings and like it was a thing. It wasn't like, oh, you two just go deal with it. Like I'm not the defensive manager. It wasn't like that.
Fair.
Yeah.
Poku's out for Bayern, D1872. Thanks for that one. And yeah, there's some split opinions on Indy in the chat. Fair enough. Like I've paid attention to his account, like really paid attention over the last year or so, and he's legit tweeted stuff before anyone else I've seen, and it's been right, you know. And yeah, that's all I can say really. Even Ornstein gave him a shout out for something. Like he called something. Really? Yeah, he called something, and Ornstein got asked about it. And Ornstein was like, he spoke to the account, and it's like legit people that run it. Like you can find it, Ornstein. And
Graham reckons he works in KFC.
Yeah, everyone says that. Everyone, I don't know where that comes from. Maybe originally they did, but I'll find you the clip if I can, because he posted it quite a lot. But yeah, I think it was on The Athletic. I'll try and find it.
So we have late Prem, late La Liga, Bundes. Okay, all the single league comps, and even Champ is late.
Nice.
So the only things are locked in is All Star, under 23, the AFCON. I have to move the deadline show, Quinny. Our challenger's locked in, yeah.
Yeah, here's a different clip.
Rory's piece, because I know Rory's spoken to him, who used to love football gossip, looked at CFAX all the time, Club Call for those who are old enough to remember it, like we do. Well, yeah, our generation maybe, but somebody that was like always loved transfers, and then when social media took off, started trying to have a go at doing it himself, and has built contacts, has had an amazing transfer window, because as Rory sort of notes, this has been the one where, you know, he's had the royal blessing from David Ornstein, who credited him for breaking news.
So that wasn't much of a clip actually, was it? But yeah, that's confirmed there what I just said there. Ornstein legitimised him. Yeah, this isn't coming up with anything worthwhile. Echeverri, his loan's going to be cancelled, and he's going to go to France or Girona or something like that, maybe.
River Plate or Girona, yeah.
River, was it? Holy caramba. Well, guys, we're in the game week. We've hit the deadline. Good luck to everyone for their streaks this weekend. Wish me luck, wish Harry luck with the streaks as well. I won't be crafting this weekend. I've got a wee bit of essence coming my way. I'll maybe hang off for a wee bit of festive crafting, maybe some fun like that. Harry boy, I don't know if you've got any similar plans. But yeah, good luck to everyone this game week.
Yeah, all the best, lads, and massive good luck to you, mate. Praying there's a Celtic positive result in there for you, but I am living for the drama right now, so part of me, slight part of me wants, I don't want Nancy out, but I just want more drama, so yeah, we'll see. But yeah, all the best, everyone. Appreciate
To be continued, drama guaranteed. See you all. Have a good one.
Peace.